I wanted to start like 40 minutes ago.
Is it? Oh, yeah. I thought it was 10:40, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I would have been a little peeved.
A little more than a little. But I understand. Everyone is pretty excited to finally get back into a tabletop game.
Alright, so last time we were in Cthulhu, we were doing misdews. The gang all of you were affiliated with, the O'Leary gang. Man, this music's kind of loud. The O'Leary gang sent you on a task to pay a debt to find a cat burglar and recover a certain set of objects that came with it. Found out he had broken into a professor's office and then the university museum and a library and stolen a list of items. Was going to pawn it off to some new player in town. You guys later identified as a owner of a new church. You eventually tracked him down to his apartment. You got brought to the infinite hallway, and eventually, after hijinks in the hallway and murdering the landlady, you ended up in his apartment and had a confrontation with Jacob Smith, the owner of the Church of Hope. And after being, several of you were witnessed the inside of the door and witnessed Azathoth. Poor Billy Bob Jones went permanently insane due to the encounter and was committed to Parson State Insane Asylum. And the remainder of you managed to get out with pretty bad injuries and mental scars. But 3 years later, now, most of you are, Dick Johnson and, what's your name? Clay Cotter Slate? Still be dealing with the consequences of the physical damage you would have taken during that time. Cassandra kind of skirted most of the injuries and mental issues. And Dr. Keats has been struggling with, since merging with Shadow Keats, maintaining the mental balance between the two personalities. Oh, it's Cole here, actually. Cole?
Yeah, I've been here. What's up?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're... We got everyone.
Is it recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Alright.
I've been here. I changed my name. Look at that.
Yeah, I see that. So, we bring us to 3 years later. All of you would be, I guess, hanging out, business as normal, in the Carver Den, when you're given a missive from the higher-ups to head to the docks and meet with a contact of the gang. Now, you guys are based out of Arkham, working for the O'Leary gang, and there's a subsidiary of the family in Boston that's the McBride family. And you have been tasked with going to the docks of Arkham and meeting with one Declan McBride to discuss a matter of bootlegging. And the note kind of reads as, we need to send you to a rural community in Massachusetts in search of producers of a bootleg whiskey that's driving us out of the market. And I need you to secure this supply for Declan McBride. And to everyone, so I haven't got to Elijah's character yet, you're either an individual that he trusts or a professional for hire that you can be vouched for. In this case, you're being vouched for by the Hammer O'Leary, the guy you work for the past job. And in the list of things that they wanted a group that can put forward a business offer and back it up with menace if things turn sour, and also the kind of people that can look after themselves if things turn nasty. I don't know if I explained it to Elijah too. There's two options here to open with: one to start with the university to start the scenario, and one to start with the bootlegging. And I'm rolling with the bootlegging for now, but if you guys want to check out the other scenario, I'll let you do that before we really get into the meat of the scenario,
Um,
just to get some
uh,
more information.
do I hear like the rumblings of such a rumor going
You
around
you
at
would
the
because
inners?
yeah, you definitely would because you had minored in archaeology and it involves the it was an excavation recently done by some people in the archaeology department.
I just know it's an excavation. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Excavation in the Boston countryside.
No.
All right.
No. So this guy is from Boston, but he wants to send you to. Let me move you over. I got a map of Lovecraft Country, Massachusetts.
Let's go.
Holy
Um,
shit!
so if you look in the bottom right, that has like the zoomed out picture of the state. You guys are in Arkham. McBride is coming from Boston, and you
Okay.
guys need to go out towards Dunwich. So it's going to be a
Alright.
little bit of ways away.
All right.
Dunwich, you say?
Actually, the Blackwater Creek is also. I didn't realize it was actually on this map. Look at that. That's funny. So
Mr.
whenever
Cole.
they describe Blackwater Creek, they're like, "Oh, it's so small, you'd never see it on a map." But there it is.
Mr. Clay, if you don't mind, can I take a hold of how this set begins?
Sure.
All right. Is there a mirror behind like the bar, like where like patrons would look across, and it's just like the bottles, and then behind them it's a mirror, or is it like wood?
I would say there's a mirror up to like halfway of the bar. So there's a mirror up to the bar of where Clay conceals his shotgun.
All right. I'm gonna be staring intently at my own like at my own reflection, and I'm gonna have a whiskey, like a whiskey bitter, in my hand, and it's gonna be a mixture of like not depression, but more of like anxiety, as well as like just unknowingness.
I
And-
like to think you
Yeah.
look into the mirror, and
Yeah,
as
and
you're
I'm-
looking into the
I'm
mirror,
seeing me.
the man in the mirror winks at you, and you blink your eyes a couple of times, and then it's back to normal.
Yeah, I'm seeing half me and half slime, and I just can't get it out of my head even 3 years later. So it's just me like not deranged, but like Clay can definitely pick it up on it because I've been here so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be drinking subtly and just looking in the mirror and between him and Clay, and I'm gonna start a conversation. If anyone else wants to enter, go ahead. Mr. Clay, I've heard some rumblings about something going on. Near Boston.
Not near
As have I. As
Not,
have I.
not Boston?
You
Out
mean
towards
over
Dunwich.
in-
Blackwater.
Thank
Creek.
you.
You mean, you
Out
mean over
west.
in Dunwich?
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. The drink's getting to me.
I wouldn't think it's a drink, Mr. Keats.
It's only my second one tonight. I would hope it's the drink.
Second one for you? Because there's 4 next to you right now.
I'm actually going to look to my right and left and realize that there is a couple more glasses.
That whatever happened, you really fucked
seems you're
fucked you up, didn't it?
Seeing double.
Maybe
Whatever happened 3 years ago really fucked you up too, didn't it? And then I take a shot of my whiskey as well, and I'm like, I clear the glass, and then I wipe my mouth, and I set the glass back down with a pretty heavy thunk, and I'm like, yeah. Me too.
I'm gonna finish off my fourth drink unknowingly, and my right side, like my right eyelid's gonna go like half down, while my left side's not following.
But I don't let go of the glass. I kind of like grip it really fucking hard enough for like the white of my knuckles to show. And it's like so much so that it actually breaks in my hand and like kind of cuts me. I'm just like,
Oh.
fuck. Why did I have to fucking look at that goddamn door?
Mr. Clay, we can't say anything about this. It's
Why?
if anything. I mean,
Why?
look at Billy Bob.
Well, I haven't slept right in three fucking years.
I'm cool.
I hear Billy Bob's getting it up
Is-
in the Parsons State Insane Asylum.
Hmm.
I think
I
Parsons
missed-
State's the one that's in Fallout.
I think.
Yeah.
What was it?
Click, click.
I was just saying. I think Cassandra's the only one that didn't manage to get fucked up in that whole ordeal.
Besides my 4 drinks, who else is next to me? Mr. Keeper. Like, is everyone else at the bar?
Slow night.
Surprise, surprise! It's Sticky Jack.
Just the crew.
Hey, Mr. Sticky!
I think if you're in the middle, like Dick would be on your left, and Cassandra would be on your right.
Alright.
I mean, you guys are up there.
I'm gonna be like, Dick, can you all shut the fuck up, bro? Quit whining, bro.
I'm gonna double. I'll
Can
be double
you
his
shut
drink.
the hell up?
I'm gonna be doubled his drinks unknowingly.
God, he's
I'm just
so
gonna
from
be-
Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna say something along the lines of, it wasn't that bad, but there's like visible goosebumps on my arms from the topic.
Why do I have to look into
How do I
that?
turn
Goddamn.
the bottom things off again?
I'm just mumbling.
Was that
Go to settings. Go to go to audio and video. Go to video display, and then just change player video avatar size and names only. Yep. And Clay is just gonna keep mumbling like under his breath, like, why do they have to look? Why do they have to look? Why do they have to look?
Whoever's on the right side of Mr. Keats or Dr. Keats, he's gonna look like he's just falling asleep, but the left side is fully awake.
I just wish that dude hadn't fucked up my arm.
Can you explain
Just
the
gonna
damage
kind
to
of
me?
jostle him with my shoulder.
Can I what?
Can you explain the damage? Like, if you're working...
Just when we were fighting the cultist guys, like one of them took a really nasty fucking swing at my arm, or
I thought it was machete to your
Yeah,
chest.
you got an abdomen, like
Sorry.
impaled through the tummy.
Yeah, and we
stomach issues from that. I really wish that we'd been able to get rid of those guys quicker, because one of them got a little too close with the machete, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry about that, Bill. I'm sorry about that, Dick. And I just snapped out
I'm
of
sorry
it.
about that, Dig. And I smash my glass.
I punch him in the gun!
I punch him in the gut and he shits his pants.
I load 6 shots into his chest.
We're back, baby!
We're so back!
You really unload 3, but because you're double vision, you you think you unload 6.
I got 40-40 vision, motherfucker, huh? So, Keeper, besides financially, or not financially, besides emotionally and, psychologically, how are we doing financially? Are we still, in the good graces of
Yeah,
the...
you're in good graces. This is
You're back, good stuff.
just a job that you're being sent to do.
Okay.
I imagine there's some a level of camaraderie among you. Really, it's
Oh, yeah.
just
We're very-
this is a job. We'll pay you to get it done if you can get it done.
If you will, the usual suspects. We're very tight knit, especially after that. Yeah. All right. Is there anyone else in the bar besides us 4?
No, you could walk out and whenever you guys are ready to head out, you could shut down the bar, no issue.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is it just us 4 in the bar, or is there other people?
Just you.
No.
Okay. Yeah. I'll nurse my drink. Just because I'll wait till Clay, because I feel like Clay is going to be the one to let us know that we have the excavation shit going on. But I'll make small talk with Cassandra and see how she's doing these past couple of years. But Miss Cassandra, how have you been?
I'm sorry. Just been at work. Simple jobs. Holding down my corners.
How's the dick?
There's more syphilis around than there used to be.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bit.
I don't know if I should
Yes,
wait for Jesse to get back. Should I just move forward?
I kind of want to wait for the exposition to come up. I'm not gonna lie, but
Well,
that's just-
I could move us forward because I'd like to. I got a plan for introducing Elijah's character so we can get him in quickly.
I'll
If we're gonna wait for Jesse, I can literally run and grab something in 2 seconds. Be right back if you want.
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
cool.
I'll wait.
Here.
The question is, will Jesse come up here carrying his food?
Or
Or
would
not.
he just eat it downstairs?
Yeah, that's the question.
That is a
We'll
question.
We'll give him like a couple minutes, and then we can segue over to the drive there.
All right. So I'll make this as like Mr. Or Dr. Keats coming to like just trying to get his head off of or out of like staring into the mirror and seeing his gray self in the mirror too much, and I'll look to Dick, and I'll see like where Mr. Dick, can I ask? I know it's been a little bit. What did you get that operated at? And like a gesture toward his stomach, his tummy, if you will.
Dr. Keats, I'm surprised you don't remember. It was you who operated on me. It was such a serious wound. What?
I said the plot thickens.
The plot thing. Actually, this is great. Actually, hold on.
It was it didn't seem serious at the time, but like after we left the building, it was so serious that I had to have you mostly work on it till we got there. And by the time we got to the hospital, they had said that you had done enough.
Well, I'm glad I've done enough. I'm sorry, Mr. Dick. Forgive me for my not my trespasses, but my memory. What are you drinking on, sir?
Oh, not much. Alcohol seems to really do a number on my insides after that. So I'll just have a water, like something to keep my head clear.
Oh, all right. I'll get him like a water with a lemon, and like Clay will bring it over.
I like lemons.
I'm a lime guy. After the story, I'm a lime guy. Yeah, I'll get him a water and like maybe like a Coca-Cola or something like that. Like, sorry about that. This is for my my goofness.
Did your best. The doctor said he'd never seen as good work.
Things are escaping me in the last couple of years. Like, I'll go into a long rant of like the university like just giving me busy work instead of like lessening my class hours and shit like that. And I won't get pissed, but I'll just be upset. Like, I'd be like, I don't know. How's the radio teacher treating you?
All right.
Not well, unfortunately. Haven't been able to find any radio work around here, and I've mostly just been working alongside you guys.
Really, I've heard the talk shows are getting quite well. People just want to hear people fucking speak for some reason.
I guess so. I just don't appear to have the voice for it, apparently.
I disagree. I think you're doing just fine.
Well, tell that to them.
We'll talk. I know a couple insiders. Me looking at the fucking ink in my hand, talk to people.
TA key, not the number 2. PLP. Purple.
I'm sure the plot. It's as thick as a milkshake. Well, Margaret's coming along very well. It'll be our second child. Isn't that great?
That's wonderful.
Yeah, but kind of wasn't sure.
Keats is married with children.
Yeah, well, Dr. Keats was married before all this, and this is his first time going at children, but he's like 45 now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like 60.
No, I looked at my age. I'm 45. After 3 years. Sorry. So but my parents are dead.
I hear that he's trying for a kid and down my drink.
Every so often, you'd use Cassandra C's slime in his interview, and then like as soon as the sun comes out, they're like, "Oh damn, it's just Keats." But yeah, it's doing quite well. Reginald is nursing well. I can only hope he's going to be a good little man.
Okay.
I pray there's no great travesty to beset him in the years of 1942 to 1945, but we can only hope.
So okay,
Yes.
we're waiting for you to get back mostly.
Yeah.
Small
we're just
talk.
making small talk. Yeah, small
So
talk.
if there's not any no issue with no one else wants to get any role playing in. Okay, everyone's okay with moving forward.
I'm kind of right there.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'll down to my stuff.
If you want roleplay, I can line it up right now. But
let's
I'm going to move forward.
I was saying, please.
Would you charge extra for that?
So
Shut up.
so it's a slow night, and you guys decide like, well, I guess if any night we're going to be tonight, it might as well be now. You were given an address to meet McBride in Kingsport at a warehouse by the docks. You take a look at the time. It's maybe 11 p.m. It's about the time it is right now, actually. It's about 10:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You said, well, slow day. It's about a 30-minute drive to Kingsport, so might as well get moving over.
Okay. So I'm sorry.
Load up in
Can
his
you
car.
have
It's Clay's car, right?
can,
What's
can
up?
you Clay explain like what the job is, or like you let Clay know what the job is, because we kind of just went into it.
Oh no, you were from it when I was talking about the job, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
You're meeting Declan McBride,
Okay.
a couple of his men, and he's gonna request you head off to a place and do stuff for him relating to a bootlegging operation.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
I missed McBride. Thank you.
So you're heading to, as per his summons, you show up on the road in front of this warehouse you were directed to. There's a couple men that flag you down as you get by. And you can kind of just show your letter you got, and they flag you in to go park, and direct you to head into the warehouse when you're ready. It's September 24th, I think, is the date I was given here. So you got a slight chill in the air. There's a few wisps of mist coming off the water, and the loading bay doors of the warehouse here are open
1928?
facing the water. 1926.
1926.
1926, September 24th. You guys can see like a truck loaded up on the inside. You won't recognize it. It looks like it's a farming truck. Loaded up with unmarked wooden crates. And you can guessing, taking a look at it and seeing a couple bottles, you could probably reason that these are crates of bootleg whiskey. Looks like they have a kind of amber-colored liquid on the inside of them. And as guys are arriving, there's two men walking out from the warehouse and carrying, obviously, a body wrapped in a sack. And they're taking it over to the back of a car. They kind of look at you fellas and nod and point towards the back.
I'm gonna
Back at the office of the warehouse.
Alright, can I stop him?
Sure.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry. If I might so ask, how did the sack get folded, if you will?
Cause of the foldings in the back of the back in the office, believe it or not.
Oh, are the sack innards affected, or just the head? I'm sorry, the top of the sack.
It's a
They kind of drop the pretenses, and they're like,
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
these are potatoes.
Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna harvest their organs.
No, they're like there's very little to recover here.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure, like, if they got like fucking mutilated or like execution style. So
This is a mutilation, torture, plus beating to death.
Easy, okay.
Please.
yeah.
I got a job to do. Go.
So, oh, sorry. Yeah, gentlemen, go look at the potatoes, and I'm gonna keep looking.
So, as
Good
you-
luck
I
peeling
would
the
like
potatoes.
I would like to direct you guys to the Cthulhu chat. So
There's Cthulhu chat?
there's a Cthulhu DD roleplay chat.
Oh my god!
So you guys walk into the back of the warehouse, and this is an office that's this is very clearly no actual work or real storage is being done in this warehouse apart from
Fuck off, Robert, I hate you.
bootleg moonshinery. This office it's a plain room, has a concrete floor, and like a single bare light bulb hanging from the ceiling that's emanating all of the light. There's a wooden desk and chairs and a couple other furniture that's been pushed against the wall. And in the center of the room, there's a blood-spattered chair. And a trail of blood leading from that chair. There's a bowl of water against the wall opposite as you enter. And there's a man at that washing his hands as you guys enter. Elijah, introduce your character. That's you.
The name's Cardi O'Brien, and instead of
Boy,
talking
thank you,
to them-
Cardi.
Can you spell that, please? I'm not gonna lie. Can you spell that?
CARDI apostrophe
Cardi.
OH cardio.
Okay,
space
okay.
Bryant.
Okay, no, thank you.
I would probably just glare at them from a distance as I'm washing my hands, just taking note of who they are and whether or not they're coming to see the boss or if they're just nosy people that I need to take care of. I wouldn't really introduce myself yet.
Around him, there's a couple of tools, notably a very bloody butcher's cleaver.
They're people.
And next to him is a comparatively clean man you take to be Declan McBride. He greets you as you come in.
I tip my head to Cardi. I'm like, nice handiwork.
What would I say in this situation?
I don't know what's your character.
What would you say?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to. I still haven't worked out the nitty gritty.
The gritty?
guess-
Cardi doing the gritty?
I guess
Shut up! Shut! Oh my god!
since the boss greeted them, I'll probably take it that they're friendly enough to where I don't need to take care of them. I just nod, just scoping them out, just to see whether or not who's the leader and which one of them is the one I have to keep an eye on.
I look over to Declan, and I with a cigarette in hand and lighting it.
Mm.
I offer one to Declan, pull it out of my jacket, open up the pack, and present him one. I assume you're Declan McBride.
He takes it and he's like, "Yeah, that'd be me."
Like
Takes a puff and puts it back down. Like
Takes
to
a
his
puff,
side.
but unlit cigarette.
I was saying,
Well, I
like a
thought you lit it.
stand.
I thought you lit it for
I'm
him.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, like a stand. I'm gonna wrap around Clay and like fucking light it for him.
Oh, okay.
Like a snake, yeah.
Yeah.
No, like a stand from JoJo. I'm gonna wrap around you.
In fact, you're even halfway through me.
I'm literally inside you.
I'm inside you.
I summon Dr. Keats.
I summon Mr. Keats.
I mean, of all of us to have a stand, it would be Keats.
It was
Having a hey ya moment with Slime.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take out my very I would probably say Mr. Hey, I would say our Zippo, right? Because you and I would probably have something close or like at least a World War I souvenir, and I'll light it for him.
Probably a World War I souvenir of like a Zippo
Mhm.
lighter with our like unit
Initials.
number on it.
Yeah, carved into it. Yeah, and I'll take it out. Like if he hands it off, I'll do it for him. I'll light it for him.
Wow, I heard you got a job for us.
Very, very drawn out way to just light a cigarette and hand it to a guy.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
Hey man, we're getting our fucking kicks in, man.
Yeah.
We haven't done this shit for fucking months.
Okay.
Remember this shit.
So, none of you have ever met McBride. but he's kind of been given like a pretty good breakdown of who you guys are, and he takes note of how all of you look. He notes Clay's limp, the nice clothes that Dr. Keats are wearing, and Cassandra being a woman. Kind of like points at you, and he's like, "You must be Clay. You must be the good doctor, Cassandra, and that makes you Dick Johnson."
Don't call me Dick.
You pretty much. That's us.
Okay, Dick.
What?
Whatever you say, asshole.
Settle down, Dick. Settle down, Dick.
Put it on, Dick.
So, Dick.
Justin McBride.
Gentlemen and lady, I'd like to introduce you to my friend, Mr. O'Brien. He took care of the gentleman you saw leaving the warehouse. It took a while for him to get talkative, but I think it was worth the wait. That man who just got carried out was a delivery driver for the Wellen gang. Kind of a rival we've got out of Boston.
Wellon.
Whelan.
I assume the moonshiners.
Well, I wish it was as simple as moonshine, but this is whiskey they're making.
Okay.
It's forcing us out because we've just been getting by with moonshine, but they're making real whiskey. It's kicking our asses, so to speak.
Yeah, the only whiskey we've got is still some pre-war stock, and that's falling out fast.
It's like out west towards Dunwich. There's a small settlement called Blackwater Creek, and we just got information from the soon-to-be have concrete on his feet and dumped into the docks man who just left. The Wellen gang has a distillery for corn whiskey set up towards this place out in the Miskatonic Valley called Blackwater Creek. It's run by this family of brothers called the Carmodys. Their family farm.
Can you spell that for me, please? I'm sorry.
Carmody. Carmody.
Odie.
Okay, Carmody. How do you spell Willen again?
Whelan.
Yep.
And Carmody gangs. Gotcha.
Yeah. Carmody brothers they have a farm out there, all legit, above board, but they're also on the premises, must be running a distillery. We tracked this man coming back from there. Wellen must be sending trucks up there weekly to pick up the supply, and then they're bringing it back to Bolton, and then from Bolton to Boston, and earning top dollar for their product. It's really starting to be a pain. And
what kind of top dollar are we talking about?
Yeah, I'd actually like to know that too. If you.
What do you mean? What kind of top dollar?
Like what price range, if you will.
Me.
Try to think.
Like $1,000 per crate.
I would say $1,000 per crate, because the price we're going to offer, or the price I should say you're going to offer to the Carmody brothers, is going to be about $10,000 to buy them out.
Damn. Okay.
$10,000 to buy them out. They work for us instead of the Wellen gang.
That's a lot of scratch.
Well, we think it's worth it. And he turns around and he's got a crate of the whiskey behind it. It's like, I've been sampling it, and I gotta tell you guys, I get it, and I think it's worth it. And this is 10,000 offered by old McBride, my father, and your boss, the Hammer O'Leary. He's trying to get in on this too. We're putting it up, the two of us, to try to get a buy-in.
Mr. McBride.
Oh, go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Collette?
Go ahead, Jesse. You got this. Go ahead first.
May I, Mr. McBride?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I also sample it?
You would like to sample it?
Yeah, like just like a pinky tip full of like
whiskey.
Yeah, he hands like grabs 2 bottles, tosses it to both of you.
Okay.
Be my guest.
All right, yeah. I just
So
want
we're gonna buy them out, huh? So you really think they'll accept $9,000? I mean, frankly, $8,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah, 7,000 is pretty steep. I'm not gonna lie.
What are we... Hold on, wait, sorry, 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was about to be like,
No, there's a tornado in my town.
I was about to be like Clay fucking elbows Dick right in his fucking scar.
He fucking like does the Joker punch in the nuts.
He does the Johnny Cage split and punches him in the balls.
Hits the grenade and then fucking dies. I don't know about you all, but I'm well, he's gone. I'm thinking about making like fucking netting this cash right here. I'm not gonna lie. I think we should like find out what they're like growing to make it, like rye or wheat. Okay.
All right, back. Sorry about that.
We'll talk later.
We're scheming.
We're scheming.
10,000, 9,000. He's like, I don't care. Try not to go over that, and try not to. Frankly, I don't care how we get it. That's the money I've been given above the board by the bosses to offer them, and if they don't take it, you'll do whatever it takes to get that supply from them.
Right. I'm gonna open the bottle. I'm gonna wash it around in my mouth like I actually know what I'm doing. I don't, but I'm just gonna taste around. And how does it taste comparatively?
So, Clay, are you also taking a sip?
Yeah.
Hey, Bailey, tell us what you think whiskey tastes like.
I don't fucking know.
Does it taste grainy?
How does whiskey taste?
How are the hops?
So if we're going based off of Jack Daniels, it's pretty grainy. It's rough to get through, but it hits you hard.
We're going off of your first taste of whiskey
Just
ever.
punch in the
We
fucking
can
head. It's a punch in the head, bro.
we can just fairly say it tastes a lot like.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
Clay,
So
you
while
also...
they're sampling,
Who all's taking a drink from it?
I'm taking a
I'm
sip.
gonna save it. I'm not gonna.
I'm
No,
taking a
you-
swig.
I'm glad I have. I'm glad I established an in-game reason not to take a drink from it now.
Why aren't you taking a drink from it?
Yo, you didn't tell.
You had a whole.
Remember, I said at the bar like whiskey and alcohol
Oh,
like,
that's right.
fucks my stomach up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not drinking enough to get drunk. I'm just drinking enough to like taste. Like,
Yeah, no, but now I'm sus of it. So
I'm taking a swig.
Cassandra, are you?
I already said I wasn't. I'm
you
the type for moonshine.
Two of you make a
moonshine
constitution.
cocktails.
that is what I was
Constitution
talking
roll,
about.
yeah.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Hard
First
constitution.
roll.
Hard constitution, by the way.
First roll of the session, baby. Let's go. No.
I'm gonna immediately fucking fail.
Make a hard constitution.
I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. That is not a hard constitution, but that is a normal.
That's a normal?
That's a normal pass.
What would a hard constitution be for you? It's half, right?
15.
15. Your
My
constitution.
constitution. My
No, you're
constitution is
talking about
only
half.
30.
What the hell? Okay.
That's hard is a half. Extremes of
Hard
50.
is a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That is a regular pass for me.
This shit tastes fucking delicious. This is the, like, out of everything you've ever sampled, I don't know what whiskey tastes like, but, probably the best whiskey your characters would have ever had.
So good,
But
Bailey
it's
likes
very,
it.
very sweet.
Mr. Glenn, this is pretty good.
Mr. Keats, this is nothing compared to the shit that we have back at the Carvin.
And Clay, actually, you actually are starting to feel like, both of you, in fact, you're starting to feel physically better after drinking it, and you're feeling a little bit of a, like, the pain around your ankle where your major wound would have been caused, Clay. It's starting to let up, you feel. Ever so slightly, but you're feeling better than you have in years since you had the injury.
I'm gonna rub my right eye in like my forehead.
Man, this shit good! And I fucking just like chug the whole. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna rub my right eye, my like onto my right forehead, like right side of my forehead. I must say, oh, this is quite delicious. I could understand the 10,000. I honestly, I would recommend more.
This seems like this seems like an actual miracle, like that somebody would sell back in the cowboy days.
Asking. Mr. Slade. Mr. Clay. Do you taste more of like a? I can't really. Hold on, I'll take like another swig. Is that? I can't tell. Is that barley? What is that? Is that
Yeah, how
rye?
hoppy is it, Bailey?
I don't know.
Can
Stop asking me.
I'm just
did Declan say what it was made out of?
Yeah, I do want to know what it's made out of. Like that's what I was going with that at this point.
I'm guessing their supply is, as far as I know, it's just corn.
Just corn.
I've never been out.
That's what it was on the tip of my tongue. It was corn.
I've never been out towards Blackwater Creek. I know the Carmody brothers. In fact, actually, the Carmody brothers rings a bell to anyone involved in organized crime. They would have been operating. They would have been operating also in Arkham under the which gang is it? The O'Banion gang. Two of them were enforcers until they decided to head back to Blackwater Creek.
Mr. Clay.
Yes.
You taste that? It's like it's almost like tipping into like sweetness of maize, you know. But it's like
you did.
let me roleplay. Fuck off.
You go ahead.
Can I determine that even though these two are very big fans of alcohol, this is an abnormal response?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to glaze this shit. I am glazing the fuck out of this motherfucker. I am like that. You are seeing a whole other side of Keats.
Could I make a psych roll on this?
Sure.
Like it's very sweet. Like it's like they added too much. Like not even too much sugar. Just the right amount. You feel it, Mr. Clay?
Mm-hmm.
The roll's going through, I promise.
Is it good enough for it to be addictive to someone?
Oh shit!
Oh,
8.
Yeah,
That's an extreme success.
Yeah. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. Like I'm fucking
So what are
glazing
you
this
looking
shit.
for here?
I was just. This is an abnormal effect for this alcohol to be having, especially immediately after consumption.
Well, you don't know about the.
Healing effect.
I guess if unless
I
you
was
guys are
just
like,
going
wow,
on
I
him.
feel healed.
No, I don't feel healed, but you'll definitely see me
I don't-
rub my right side of my face and shit. But that's what
I don't immediately feel like.
So
I don't.
okay,
I,
I'll say
I'm sorry. I was
gonna say-
responding to his role play about asking so much about this drink.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't
on
say
an
that
extreme
I'll drop
roll.
this. It doesn't matter.
On an
Yeah.
extreme roll, no. This like the way they're talking about it, it just seems that it's that good.
I won't say out
This
loud,
this
but
doesn't
you can
this doesn't seem
noticeably
strange to
see
you at all.
you can noticeably see Clay after he takes a swig, like kind of stop leaning off of his bad ankle a little more. He's putting more pressure on.
I'll drop the topic here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Declan, this is some.
He's
Great
he's
aim.
like nodding around. He's like, my men can't get enough of it.
Yep.
Would O'Brien be drinking at all? Does he drink alcohol at all?
He does take drinks for customary things. Like if it's an event where he needs to drink, he will. But it's not like he indulges in it. He's more of a reserved man, where he does things in moderation, but is always out like looking for things.
Does Clay or
Kind of
Keats
paranoid
feel?
of if someone's looking for him.
Would
Do
you
they
have
feel
been drinking,
compelled
would
to
you have
drink
tried
more?
any of this whiskey at all?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. It's the same thing for you. You would feel. Oh, actually, make a Constitution roll.
What is my constitution? There we go.
Is it still going to be hard?
Oh, it's always
Yeah, hard, yeah.
1d100.
One.
Damn.
Yeah, that's more than a fifth.
That's it.
That's no fit.
You've actually like people are looking at you. You've downed how many bottles do you think you drink?
Of this, if it's
Yeah.
really addictive, probably 3 or 4. Enough to where I'd be shit faced.
So you're drinking it, and you're like, yeah, it's damned good. I don't know about healing, but tastes pretty damn good.
Out of all the things that I've tried so far, this is most definitely one I put on my top shelf.
I can understand why, Mr.
Would we be compelled to drink more of it?
Yeah, I would say, is it addictive?
No.
No, it just feels.
Yeah,
it
drink
just tastes
drink
good.
to your pleasure.
Oh, okay, wow. Yeah,
Would you
I'll
mind us to keep these bottles,
There's no
Mr. Tucker?
ketamine in it, but it is just alcohol. So
I need that shit right now, bro.
Are these bottles complimentary?
He's like, I wouldn't. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yes,
I stick it in my fucking jacket pocket.
I'm also going to fill out the rest of my flask with it.
So, so the like it's not that it's just sweet. Sorry, I missed this out. It has a like really strong sweet smell to it, like overripe fruit. That's how they describe it. I missed that in the description. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're fucking mixing pineapples in there or something. Who am I kidding? Pineapples didn't exist in the 1920s.
Does it look like? Does it taste exactly like those old like whiskey ads where the bottle's like bright orange?
It tastes like original formula Coca-Cola.
It looks radioactive.
That's a pineapple.
They glow in the dark.
Yeah, like whiskey from fucking
he's
New
fucking
Vegas. Like
Yeah.
like the whiskey bottles from New Vegas.
He was not serious a lot.
Oh, bro, I was about to fucking say.
I know. I
Wait,
can
what?
hear you musing in the background.
My fucking brain was working
What
when you
the
said
fuck do you
pineapple.
mean pineapples didn't exist in the 1900s?
I was so fucking...
This that sweet smell, like the fruit smell to it, it's not super overpowering. Like you noticed it as soon as you smell it, and then like as quickly as you noticed it, like it kind of went away, and now you're having trouble like smelling it again. It's more like you're trying to recall like how that smelled like.
Okay.
Even though it's right in front of them?
Yeah.
That's, alright,
Here's the problem.
So-
is like we want this supply. We want this whiskey. We want to be selling it to our customers.
Of course.
We think it will do great if we can get it. Here's the problem. The Carmodies are notoriously dedicated to Wellens gang.
Right.
It's like we're not the first offer sent out, and
But we will be the last.
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's how he says it. He's like, yeah, you will be the last.
Let's get to it.
I'll
It
say,
will be ours, or it will not be ours, but it will not remain theirs.
yeah, can you point us in the direction that we should start, sir?
So he'd actually
done
he'd be like, I'd recommend
Blackwater.
taking a map of Massachusetts and finding a road to take you out towards Dunwich. Try to follow or find locals that could direct you to Blackwater Creek from there. It's not too known of a place, very small hamlet. And he takes a second. He's like, I had heard in the news. One of the professors in Arkham recently just went towards an excavation towards Dunwich. Maybe you could start there to try to find out where exactly they're heading. It's like, otherwise, head out there yourselves and try to find it.
Do you mind if we take Mr. O'Brien here?
That's actually exactly what I was going to offer. O'Brien can come with you, and if the Carmodies aren't too accepting of the $10,000, then O'Brien can do as he sees fit.
Would like to say he does seem like to employ a very good set of skills. I would like. Isn't that right, Mr. Clay?
Mm-hmm.
I looked more at Mr. Keith's hands, and I start to see some of the marks of signs of him using either getting cut or have like little scar tissue on your hands. And I would make a quick note, just like, so I see you're good with a knife too, Mr. Keith.
I think we're just the same side of the same coin, or different side of the same coin. You put them together, or I put them together, you put them apart.
I like how you think, Mr. Keith.
So
Let's talk.
I'd like to ask the boss, does this deal include protection for them from the Waylands?
He kind
As in,
of
would we-
laughs and he's like, I don't think Mr. Wellen will be in a position to make trouble once you're back in Boston.
But while we're over there, we are free game to him. If he finds out.
I just meant to protect the bootleggers from possible repercussions from turning coat.
Listen, we're planning to, this is going to be a start of one of our major moves.
Is it a hostile
Even if
takeover, if you will?
Let's go with that.
Some sort of a vice city.
Shut the hell up, bro.
All right, Mr. Declan.
Let me worry about
We
Mr.
can-
Mellon. You, Mr. Mellon. You worry about Carmody.
Mr. Mellon.
Oh my god, I think they're putting melon in the whiskey.
Dear God!
They're putting melanin in the whiskey. But, Mr. Declan. Well,
Yes,
you've
sir?
talked about what's in it for you, but what's in it for us?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, tell him!
Yeah, go get him, Clay!
How much am I getting paid to kill these men?
Paid killing? On my watch?
I mean, $6,000 is a lot to buy a company with.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Leary has made it pretty clear to me that you're some of the best operatives for a job like this. I think going forward, and we'll need time to talk about it with your boss, but we might even be able to incorporate a percentage of earnings going forward, assuming everything goes well with this.
I have but
So,
one. I
I
have
am
but
officially
one
on board.
request, Mr. Declan.
What was that, Cassandra? Robert?
I'm on board. It's a
All right.
percentage of earnings is it's my type of thing.
I have but one request. If
I don't want it sold in
I-
schools. I don't want it sold to your children.
I want this to be sold at my speakeasy, can we guarantee, some supply coming that way?
Oh, I assume that was a given, since you were working over under Mr. Leary anyways.
Perfect, right?
Just wanted to make sure.
I don't want it sold near schools. I don't want it sold near children.
No kids, no schools. That's how it is.
Is that
Buy that
the
goods, we'd sell it to the dark people.
is that the one scene from fucking the Red
Five Nights at
Movie?
Freddy's?
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They go.
It's from The Godfather, actually.
Mine from the Red Spread Hood.
Gotcha.
This is the head of every single last one of your lieutenants. I did that in 2 hours. Now imagine what I can do in one night. Fucking badass.
Yeah, as we're, yeah, if Mr. McBride has nothing else to say, I'd like to start heading out.
If we're gonna start heading out now, I would like to go over to Mr. I can't fucking remember his name. Mr. Biden.
McBride.
Yep.
Mr. Biden. Mr. Biden.
Mr. Joe, Mr. Joe Biden.
Biden's my father's name.
I go over to
Biden,
Mr. McBride
McBride.
and I go over to McBride and
Nick Biden.
and I ask him personally, is there anything you want me to, how would I act this out? Hey boss, while we're out there, is there anything you need me to look into while I'm solving this issue?
Looking into
He's
things.
While I'm problem
Yeah.
solving.
He's like, yeah, actually, there is one more issue that I didn't think about. There's that town. I know that they've got an acting sheriff there who's a real hard ass police officer, ex-officer from Salem. He might I'm not sure where he stands on the issue, but if they're operating and he knows about it, he might need to be taken care of as well. see if you could get him to work with us. As far as I know, he doesn't have any official standing as a sheriff. He's more of a local, trusted community member, but he might have some power. You might want to see about him before seeing about any kind of deal.
Don't worry, boss. I've always been a very persuasive man.
Dun dun
And
dun.
then I then go to the rest of the crew, and I inform them that we have a secondary objective, which is to persuade the sheriff to persuade the sheriff as well.
I can't wait to tell you guys what the name of the sheriff is.
Oh.
Joe Mama.
Richard Long.
Oh, what was the name of that one politician that's running right now who didn't have anyone else going against her and no one voted for her? They voted for none of these parties.
Oh yeah, what the hell was her name?
God. Oh
Nikki
shit.
Haley?
Yeah, Nikki Haley.
Bro, that shit was funny.
I'm gonna recommend we go back to the Carver Den so we can stock a bunch of shit since we're gonna be working out of country, if you will.
Yeah, it's a long drive over there. It's like what, like a 40-minute drive? You said?
It was a 40-minute drive back to Arkham, but in your car, it might be like half a day to get out to Dunwich.
Yeah.
I'd say let's stock a bunch of shit because I want to talk about like what we can do to make sure we're successful. Quotation marks.
So for us to go to Arkham, which is the area we need to go to, it would be 40 minutes. But for us to go to there,
So you're in Kingsport right now, which is like a small city south of Arkham. Is there a ping? Can I ping on the map?
I see it.
It should be.
There is a ping. Dark mode.
Let's do.
I circled it.
Yeah. You're at Kingsport right now. That's like a 30-minute drive back to Arkham. I'm saying it's probably going to be like half a day straight driving to Dunwich.
Yeah, that's
Assuming it like what you'd with this kind of car you'd be driving like 30 miles an hour.
All the events of the swamp and whatnot took part in Ipswich, right?
Yeah.
Dunwich.
Oh, we
So
have to drive
I
over
actually
there.
so the Carrington estate was at Ipswich, but you guys
Right.
made a couple trips to Arkham, and you also were in Kingsport for a little bit in that scenario.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, I recommend we should head back and stock up before we do this shit because we're gonna be like away from our main operating base.
Yeah, McBride's like, yeah, it's gonna be a ways. You don't need to head out now. Try to get it done with before the. Let's say, what did I say it was? The 24th?
24th, yeah. So
It's
what,
like, I think getting this done
the end of
within,
next
within
month?
the week. 2 weeks.
Within
Let's
the
give you 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3
Otherwise,
weeks.
you're going to make my job here with dealing with the Wellens a bit complicated if we can't cut off the revenue that quickly.
And we certainly don't want to end up like that sack of potatoes we saw being carried out.
No, sir, you do not.
Yeah.
Perfect. I have nothing else to say.
Proud of my
Yeah,
handiwork.
I've got nothing else.
Yeah.
Do we get a day's advance because we have to drive basically a day out there, boss?
What do you mean a day's advance?
Like
Do we get an extra day?
we get an extra day because we have to drive out there.
Or just 2 weeks starting now?
You gotta go
Well, you
2
get your
weeks.
time. Yeah, just get it with 2 weeks.
All right.
All right.
I have a time card,
You got time.
boss. I want to be paid hourly.
Where's the check-in? Where's the chink?
He's like, I'll
Okay,
give you
right.
some pocket cash to take care of gas and amenities
Okay.
along your way. I'm not sure if they have a hotel out there. If you need to pay for that, you should be able to use some of this to help you.
I'll sleep in the car. I barely sleep. I barely sleep anyways.
Yeah, but think about the rest of us, Mr. Kalai.
Har.
Yeah, we'll give. After that, I'm gonna give my regards to Mr. McBride, and then start heading out towards the car.
Yeah. Get a good night's sleep, boys, and hopefully, I
lady.
see you back with the and lady, and hopefully I see you back
No, no,
with
no. The
signed
sauces,
business contract from the Carmodies, and I'll hear from you in about 2 weeks' time. I bid you
Yes, sir.
adieu.
I do, and then he socks fucking Dick in the fucking sun.
he just drops down to a knee and uppercuts his cock.
Anyone want to take any bottle with them on their way out?
I already took mine. I'm good.
I would grab one since I wouldn't have one in my hand.
Mr. Clay, do you want to stock? Like take 2 for stock?
Yeah, we'll take one more.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna feed Elijah real quick, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I'm hungry. Yeah, can you feed me?
No.
I'm hungry.
Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna lie to you, gentlemen. The rest of you are remaining. Derek, I think you can get on board with this. We burn their field, so there's less to pay for them.
I think that'll get us in trouble.
You gonna get us in troubles?
Yeah.
Well, we can't handle manufacturing because they know what they're doing. So I'm just saying we take out the raw materials first. That's just me.
Yeah, if they decide not to buy.
Oh,
we should
yeah,
definitely make
of course.
sure.
This is, of course, if they decide not, we'll lowball them, of course, and we'll reach a negotiation point. But if it's like beyond our range, I think we should look into other means.
Of course.
So I'm just saying, I'm gonna stock up on at least 2 or 3 Molotovs for the fields of corn. That's just all. That's all I'm saying. Know what I mean?
I think this is a pretty smart idea, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you'd recommend?
Not off the top of my head. I really want to know more about their operation before we
For sure.
start like planning hardcore.
Oh, yeah,
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
What's going on?
Just planning for whenever we get back to back to our place. So we can start doing stuff.
You're back in the Carver Den.
Alright, back in the car again? Okay.
Yeah. It's close to midnight, midnight and a half. 12:30. Yeah.
What we said, we're getting at least 2 to 3 Molotov cocktails set up.
Okay.
Just for negotiation.
We're going to burn your fucking cornfield to the ground if you don't join us.
Correct.
Correct.
Let me ask, or let me just roleplay it.
Mhm.
Because I'm pretty sure word about their last recent job would have spread. I would have asked them a couple questions. What's Jesse's character?
Clay.
Clay Carter.
So Mr. Clay, I heard
He's not
from
here.
your. Oh,
He's not here?
No,
Yeah, he went to go get food. Same time you
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah. What's her hair?
Then I'll most definitely ask Dr. Keith.
Mrs. Bourdain, or Miss Bourdain, excuse me.
Yes, of
Are
course.
you married?
So,
Not married.
Dr. Keith, I heard that there was another member in your little gang that was walking, used to go around with you. What happened to him?
Well, Mr. O'Brien, I don't want to share that much information. I feel like he's on his own way, but I think he found himself or found something else. We kind of lost touch a couple of years back, but I don't very much like to talk about it. At least not right now. Get a couple of drinks and maybe we can discuss this another time. But it's a little rough for me right now. I'm sorry.
Your name's Margaret Thatcher. Oh, or is that the NPC down there?
No, that's me.
Okay.
That's definitely me.
Elijah's character in the game?
In Terraria.
Terraria.
Oh.
He's streaming Terraria right now. It's fucking goofballer.
I'm back.
Alright. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'll keep the cards like
You're
close to
all
my
like
chest.
you're all like in the lobby of the Carver Den right now. Okay, man.
Cool.
But yeah, Mr. O'Brien, but it's a rough part for me. He's a dear friend, but
Sorry, I'm just thinking of the fucking Obi-Wan talking about Ahsoka. And she was a dear friend.
yes, she's different.
Sorry.
I'm trying to
A better
on my
slut the galaxy had never seen. That's what you're talking about?
Yes. Alright, so what do you guys want to do from here?
I'm going to
Buy some ammo.
Mhm.
Like if we don't have, if that isn't just gonna be given to us.
So, oh yeah, I did want to change that up. Whoever's got guns, let's
Gotta buy your ammo.
how much would you be getting?
Like a box of shells.
Yeah, 2 boxes of shells, probably.
For those with shotguns, for
2 boxes of shotgun shells. Probably like a box of like 45 ACP.
I'm gonna say like
box 45.
Because you have a pump action shotgun, right, Jesse?
Yeah,
He's got the 1819 trench, bro.
And does everybody else just have automatic
1897
pistols? Like,
yeah.
Elijah, do you have a gun, or do you just have a?
No, I would have.
I've got the old pump action flintlock.
He's got to fucking take back the crossbow with the hit you.
So Derek, Dr. Keats, and Robert, you all just have pistols.
Yeah, I have the
Yes.
I have the M1911 from
So
Year War.
So I'm gonna say 3 full reloads from everyone, and that should be more than enough. I'll be surprised. if
That's
it's not.
way, so that's more than enough. Yeah, I'll do that.
How's
Plus
that?
whatever expends the magazine. I want them already like
Just make sure to. So let me actually. I'll keep track.
I got it.
Keats, you have a
Yeesh.
1911, so 7
Yeah.
by 3. How many rounds can your shotgun hold, Jesse?
It says 7. No, it says hold on.
Should be
This
7 plus
should
1,
be
right?
should be 6.
Oh, 6 1.
6 by 3. What gun do you have, Derek?
1911.
Okay. And Robert, what gun do you have?
It's just a pocket pistol. 7 shots.
38 special.
Like a Dellinger.
Something like that, right?
Or does not any about guns.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So
Yeah, this is not an updated character sheet because they don't have the 12 gauge semi on it.
So you're getting a couple of Molotovs. About enough ammunition for 3 loads on all of you. Are you just gonna start heading out there?
No, I would like to come up with a reason why I'm missing work. So I'm gonna go talk to whoever is like in charge of the archaeology department,
Mhm.
or and be like, oh hey, what's hey yo, what's going on here? Come on, and try to basically just say, hey, I'm gonna head out there and see if I can help the said professor with whatever, and that'll be my shit. You know what I mean? That'll be like the reason why I'm missing work.
Oh, Dr. Rhodes. He's
Dr. Rhodes.
yes, he went out for an excavation. He sent back 3 of his
Do not send anyone out here.
Well, he sent back 3 of his students because they believed the excavation was a failure, but he said he would be heading back there for some time. He's been out since May. I think Dr. McTavish might know a little bit more about that.
What month is it?
September now. He's been out since May.
It's February, bro.
I'll go talk to Dr. McTavish, and I'll let who was I talking to?
Don't trouble yourself. Fucking.
Whoever the head, the fucking dean of
Dr. Brad.
Dr. Schmitty. Dr. Schmitty.
I imagine
Yeah.
this is a woman for some reason, but that doesn't check out.
women.
You know what?
Ooh.
Maybe Miskatonic University is progressive.
Maybe. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be a woman
Yes,
like
yes.
assistant.
No, she'd be like acting head of the department right now.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever the dean of the archaeology school is, I'll say like, hey, and also my school of medicine. I'm going to help Dr. Rhodes with his archaeology excavation, and that'll be like my little excursion.
Okay.
That's why I'm missing so much work, and I'll tell the same thing to my wife, who's expecting. So,
Yikes.
well, yeah, I mean, like she's still a couple months out, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Suck to suck, Martha. Eat it. All right.
It's a classical missed
I thought her name was
birth of your
Margaret.
first child angle.
Suck to suck.
I thought her name was Margaret, not Martha.
Suck to suck. Mar. All right, that's my bitch.
Margaretha.
Mar.
That's my bitch, Marmor.
My bitch Margaretha.
Little did Dr. Keats know he had just signed his own death warrant.
Bailey, sorry,
A fairy fucking godmother said that.
out of universe question. Do I count the psychology roll that I made earlier as a successful psychology roll for the purpose of stat increases, or do I just ignore that it happened?
You can do that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I have right now. Just that.
Okay.
It's just just
What,
like, why I'm missing class.
What time is it right now? In universe?
11:23.
No, this
Night?
is like after a night's sleep. Did anyone go with Dr. Keats, or is he just on it? Like he's like, I'm gonna take care of business.
Business.
Take care of business.
Take care of business.
Business.
Yeah, that's his own thing.
Yeah, I'm just coming with a way to cover my tracks, so they're not like, oh man, that sucks.
You're fired.
Well, yeah, they're kind of like, yeah, we heard Dr. Rhodes. He made he had sent back the 3 students he brought with them, and 2 of them have gone back to their studies, but another one dropped out. But if you're going out there, and if you could hear from him, that would bring us some comfort, because we haven't heard from him recently.
All right, I'm gonna before we head out, I'm gonna ask if anyone wants to go and check on that fucking guy that dropped out. That's all right. Hold on, I'm the orange flag coming up. Hold up.
Orange.
It's not red, but like it's certainly a color, bro. What the fuck?
Nah, I'm just gonna. Okay,
I don't know, man. We thought they were we thought they were pearls, but they were eggs in the first one. I don't know, bro. Like,
I mean, in character, I would say yes. Out of character, I would say yes. In character, I don't know anything you're fucking talking about.
okay, that's exactly what I'm going to roleplay if anyone else doesn't have anything else to take care of.
You're all by yourself, so you'd have to come back and get
Yeah,
us.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I'm waiting for anyone else who want to hand in the business. If anyone else to go take care of shit. This is where
Who was the guy's name that took over for me last time when I was absent from the car den?
Spider, I think his name was.
Yeah.
That was the informant, or the dude who the dude who was trying to rename the Carver Den to something else?
I think it was Spider. I don't remember.
Spoida. I'm gonna handle business with him, like not in character, but I'm just gonna go around and like make what's the goddamn word? Business with him.
Business with him.
Preparations. That's what it is.
Spoiler man.
Spoiler man.
But I actually I do want to roleplay a little bit with Spider.
Okay.
I walk up to Spider as you know,
Boss.
I take out one of the bottles of the whiskey that the Mr. Declan gave me, and I offer it to Spider, and I'm like, hey,
Oh, Elijah, come on, man.
if anybody asked you for something special, if anybody asks you for anything special, give them a shot of this. But don't use it all. Don't use it all up in one day. Try and get them hooked on this, and then say that we've got some more stock coming in soon.
You say so, boss. You taking a vacation?
We've got some more business to handle. We got some business preparations.
All right, I can hold down the fort.
What? No.
You got a time frame?
I can hold down the fort for a fortnight.
Fortnite.
For,
I just gotta
for 2 weeks and a
it'd be
fortnight.
funny if Jesse's character all of a sudden was like, "What? No, I'm someone else coming in to take charge, bro. What are you talking about?"
2 weeks and a
Just absolutely
fortnight.
crushing him.
What do you mean? I'm here to deliver you. You fact you've been fired.
What do you mean?
Here's your pink slip.
I'm here to deliver you a lighthouse mystery. Fart night.
Very funny, Jesse.
Thank you. And then I give him a firm handshake and walk away.
All right. Anyone else?
Until
What's
we all come
Dr.
together
Keith's
and
plan
get away.
for if you get back together?
Alright.
Well, I've got a pack of matches because I saw somebody light the cigarette for somebody else, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have a pack of matches. That's my deal.
Sorry. Anyone else? Dick? You got it? Mr. Dick, you got anything?
No, I don't think I have any business I need to settle. So I think
No
I'm good.
bidded?
No.
Alright,
No
alright.
business.
Are you gonna role
say
play
about-
for checking out that guy?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I'm gonna
Okay.
wait till everyone gets back to the carver den, and if we're not wasting time, I don't want to waste time. But Mr. Clay,
Yes, Dr. Keats.
before we head out, so I checked with the School of Archaeology, whatever that
I
would
want
be.
some muscle to protect you.
Not so much. I just want to see if you would think it would be a good idea, since the few run-ins we had with the jobs we ran over the years kind of end up in a perturbed area.
What do you mean?
Someone's doing a excavation,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the students, you said, like, just completely dropped out.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
His name was Walt Gehrig.
Walt Garrick, right?
G-A-R-R-E-I-G or E-G?
G-R-I-G.
G-E-R-I-G.
Well, one of the students completely just dropped out of the whim. There's two other ones that went back to the studies, but I don't know, Mr. Clay. Thinking back to what was their first job? What was the house called?
Carrington.
Yeah.
The Carrington estate.
From what happened to the Carrington kids,
Yeah.
kind of just doesn't sit well with me. So I don't know if you would like to join me. If anyone else would like to join me, I kind of want to see what he's seen, or if he can lead us to any clues that may lead us beyond the point of doubt. I don't feel too well with an excavation taking this long.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll go with you.
How long is the investment? Sorry, I kind of blanked out on hooks. I wasn't
5 months, right?
5 months excavation?
Right? Keeper.
So the students came back around May.
Oh, they came back around May. When did the thing get started then? May?
Let me take a
Or-
look, sorry, I forget.
No, you're okay.
They. Oh no. Okay, my bad. The excavation started at May. The students returned in June.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, excavation's taken 5 months, but I can't think of anything that deep down that would take 5 months.
Excavations can honestly take years to take
It
place.
could take multiple fucking exactly.
So if it's going to take that long, why send back the students?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's fair.
So if anyone would like to join me, just
Okay.
Mr.
Cardi
Keats?
O'Brien
Why
will
not?
probably just ask, why are we so interested in this one kid? Who cares whether or not he's failing or he dropped out? It don't make no sense to really waste our time going after this kid when really it doesn't pertain to the job.
I love the
I'm gonna,
accent.
nice job, Elijah. I'm gonna side eye him at
Good
first,
job.
and then I'm gonna side eye him, and then I'm gonna like take it back and be like, well, Mr. O'Brien, the last couple of years have been a little bit difficult to explain. I want to say our
There's
first job together, right?
things- There's things.
Mr. Clay, sorry.
There's things. I clear my throat, put a hand on Mr. Keats' shoulder, and I'm just like, Mr. O'Brien, let me just say, the few things we've seen in the past years have been nothing. The war that we went through, the war to end all wars, nothing compared to what we saw. The war to end
No
all
one will
wars,
ever
they said.
experience anything like it again.
The war to end all wars. What we saw in the last 3 years was nothing was compared to what we saw in the last 3 years. Even the war.
Jesus.
Nothing will compare to this for the next 8 years and 9 months. 4 days.
3 fortnights.
Beginning of
Mr. Hitler, it will be a great mission.
I hear that there is some kid that's dropped out of art class.
Yeah. No, I'll be like a little pissed off, but like I'll realize the mistake I made of like, oh, he's new. You know, you can't.
My
He
hand
has
grips a little
no
tighter.
idea.
Yeah.
My hand grips a little tighter on Dr. Keith's shoulder, and like, calm down.
Mr. O'Brien,
We don't know.
Sorry, I'm.
Does he know? Return?
Does he know? Yeah.
Does he do?
Mr. O'Brien, would you kind of come with us? Actually,
It would be. I'm going to tell you this right now, Mr. O'Brien. Steel yourself.
Jesus Christ. The fuck happened over these couple of months, couple of years?
How deep would you think like the bags on on Clay's fucking eyes are? Like
Didn't you
3
draw
layers?
a picture of his eyes before?
Yeah, I think I did actually. Hold on, let me try and find it again. It shouldn't be that far up in the.
Yeah, I found it. It's right here.
Yeah.
I think this is still a pretty accurate picture.
Let me open up Discord.
I will say like at points whenever like it gets difficult though, Dr. Keats will have like the Forrest Whitaker like eye shit with his right eye.
My dude's been through Vietnam. Fucking hell.
That's not a whole representation of Clay, but I'll have to. I've been itching to draw the portraits recently, so.
Did you draw? No, that's. Did you draw this picture in Cthulhu DD above that?
No, that one? No, that's
No.
not me. The one
That
the
kind of
one
looks like your style. Like
it kind of does, yeah.
Dude,
But
there's
it's
so much.
It's not me.
I can't show you guys any of it, but there's so much artwork that the whole time I'm like, this looks fucking exactly like something Jesse would draw.
Well done.
But yeah, I plan on drawing the portrait soon, so don't worry, guys. Like, if anybody after this wants to give me a brief description of their character, like their faces and whatnot, just let me know.
But yeah. Besides that, it's just I'm guessing I'll have a. You know, I'll before I fucking go and talk to people, I'm gonna get this kid's address, or at least like last residency from the registration or registrar area.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that.
And then yeah, whoever comes with me comes with me. Whoever doesn't, and then after that we'll take off. So we can at least like just find a motel or some shit up in a location.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head to my boy, fucking Mr. Doofenschmutz.
Walt Gehrig.
Yeah, Garrett.
Lou
Alright.
Gehrig's disease.
So
That's my boy.
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
My guy, Herman Goering.
so Keats, Cassandra, Clay. I'm guessing. Anyone else?
Yep.
Going with?
I'm going with it.
I'm gonna go with anyway because it would be really fucking weird if I split up from the rest of the party.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's
I'm
cool.
gonna say you're you're the new
like
blood, bro.
you're right. Your character has a good point. Like, the hell do I care?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I would split off, and since they're not really doing the main job, I would probably pay the cop a visit.
I'll go with him.
He's
to debate
in
the compromise.
well, no, he's in the place you're heading to.
Oh, okay, so we're not even fucking near there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We're. I just want to get like my shit straight
He's
before we head out.
an ex-cop who's living in the village where the brothers are also at.
Okay, so we're not even. Then there's really nothing for me to do necessarily because I don't need much. material wise, and yeah, so I guess I'll go with them, but I won't actually participate in like trying to nurse a fucking child because it's not my job.
Okay.
Fair, fair. Alright, yeah, let's go to this kid's place.
So you're kind of given an address, and it's a place like on the outskirts of Arkham, an older, kind of like derelict neighborhood. And there's like rows of Victorian style, like my own house actually, like my parents' house, like Victorian
Alright.
kind of houses, and like a tall, narrow wooden structure, set on a patch of ground, and this area in particular is a bit more overgrown than the and uncared for than the rest of the surrounding lands, and just looks to be just in pretty shoddy condition on the outside. And I'd guess Dr. Keats would be just walking up and knocking on the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as simple as.
So yeah, you knock on. About a minute goes by, and then after a little bit, this young, really thin kid, maybe 19 or 20, comes to the door and opens it. And looking at him, you can kind of see like he has like sallow skin and dark rings under his eyes. He looks a little twitchy as you're looking at him, and sounds pretty quiet as you're talking. He's like, "Oh, good morning, sir," and company, like looking behind, and he like looks behind, and then he turns around and like looks back towards the stairs in his own house. He's like, "How can I help you guys?"
Yes, hello. I'm looking for Walt, right? Walt?
That's me. Yes, I'm Walt Garrett.
Were you assisting Dr. Rhodes?
Oh yes. Yeah. Here, come in. It looks like it might rain out soon. You come in and make yourself at home. And it like opens the door, lets everyone in.
Awesome. All right. I'm just gonna, if he directs me towards like a place that's set, I'll just sit down and like
there's a sofa, and like a couple like bar stools you could take seats at.
Yeah, I'll posture up and not to seem like a dick, but just be respectful and like waiting for him to, if he serves like tea, coffee, or whatever, but more likely just waiting for him to sit down as well.
Yeah, he has some tea. He actually has like a tray of tea that was already out. He's like, look, I was just making some tea for my mother, to take up to her. I've been taking care of her recently. He's like, I'll make some for you fellas.
Not that Clay has any reason to be suspicious of this man, but he's been having really hard times being like easy like in life, so he's just like hand in one pocket, like the hand in one pocket, like it has a grip on his 1911, just like
Titty
being casual. Hit titty in my hand, hell yeah. So he's just like sitting, looking
Please
out.
go ahead and take care of your mother. We'll find a place to sit, and I'll like gesture with my eyes towards Mr. Clay of like, be observant but be respectful.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, I appreciate that. Here, I'll put some new tea on. I'll take this up, and then I'll be right back to you guys. And he picks up the tray, and he starts to walk up the stairs. So contrary to the outside being like uncared for, the inside's it's a bit better. You've definitely seen worse places, but it's definitely untidy. There's a lot of papers and books like strewn across the living room. They're all on a surface. Like he hasn't like it's not a pigsty. They're not on the ground. But the place just doesn't seem. Maybe you could chalk it up to just like young man like not able to like take care of himself all that well.
Okay.
And a couple of the books you can see they're related to dreams, psychiatry, and mythology. You're seeing just on a quick glance. And he's up at the upstairs for a little bit, and the place is relatively small. Like you're gathered, it'd be 2 floors. You haven't seen the upstairs, but considering these kind of houses and its size, probably enough for maybe 2 big bedrooms and maybe 1 guest room on the upstairs. And the downstairs is a living room and a kitchen and a restroom kind of area and maybe a couple closets. Probably a
Is there a
basement.
back door?
What was that?
Is there a back door?
No. They don't. He doesn't have any kind of like backyard. So no back door. Just the door in the front. So after a little bit of time, Walt comes back downstairs and he's carrying with him a second tray, other than the one he was just carrying, and he has in it like it looks like it's like a full glass of lemonade, like an untouched salad, and a what looks to be like a cold kind of stew. He's like, yeah, my mother recently hasn't been feeling well for quite some time, and she's lost her appetite. And I've been dealing with her. It's like, have you come from the school? Is that I heard you ask about Dr. Rhodes earlier? Is that correct?
Yes, we're here from the Registrar. What is making sure that you won't be attending this coming spring semester?
As it is now, it's Professor Rhodes. Taking the classes with him were a big draw for me, but as it is now, and in my mother's condition, I don't see myself returning either until he returns to the school, or at least until my mother has gotten in a better condition.
I'm sorry, did Dr. Rhodes took the entire class?
It was I guess it would be a little bit unpopular compared to some of the other archaeology classes. Like this would be, we're looking into Native American tribes. He wouldn't say that. We're looking into Indian tribes. That's what he'd say. He wouldn't say Native American in the
Indian.
20s. Yeah, he's like, we're looking
Indian.
he's like, we're looking into Indian tribes.
Telling me an officer in the 1920s would call a black person
Right.
person of color
Yeah, no, that's what happened there.
in Boston, bro.
In Boston.
The reason you fell out of the archaeology was because of your mother's health, or did you decide to come return on your own?
So we had set up a dig site, me and a couple other students, Professor Rhodes and his wife Abigail. We had gone with a small team. We were looking into the Sayakuk Hills. It's Indian tribe up there. He had it under research that there might be a holy site up there to look into, and we were trying to find evidence of that, or evidence of them living there. This tribe had a connection with the Cades pilgrims that would have settled near Dunwich, and there's a historical significance. It was more of I think this would be like a master's level course.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, and we had been there after a while, and he had eventually told us that he thought he was wrong, and it seemed like he was pretty dejected, and he had sent us back after this. But from my understanding, he decided to go back after some time. And he like in between like talking, he's like still looking at the stairs. It's like, I hope you can excuse me. I'm going to check on my mother again. I thought I could hear her for a second.
Mr. Garrick, 1 second, please.
Yeah, yes,
I reach into my flask because I reach into my
Frisk
jacket.
is drunk.
I'll reach into my jacket, pull out my flask, and pour. Fuck. If you have any spare like cups on the table, I'd grab it. Pour a shot of the whiskey that we got from Mr. Declan, and he'll like give this to your mother. She'll be feeling right as rain.
Oh well. Could you give him a persuade roll?
Sure. Sure. Persuade is a regular success.
Nice, let's go.
Well, Mother never took too much to drinking, but
A little
maybe
won't hurt her.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. And
More like give her the shot.
could you guys make an intelligence roll? And he takes this cup and he goes up to check on her again.
Sure.
Oh, actually,
Jesus
not
Christ.
you. Cassandra, could you make a intelligence roll?
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
no, my bad.
Good thing I fucking wasted that. Jesus Christ, bro.
Not-
Fucking-
Roll's going through.
Fucking Derek Robert has to put in a fucking pre-order for his shit.
Let me. My sheet isn't up right. 1 second.
Shit yourself. Thank you, Derek.
Intelligence. That's a hard success.
Okay. So you while he's upstairs, you take a second to look around, and as you're looking around, like you're not seeing you look into the bathroom and you're looking around the kitchen and where they'd have their like the what's the word I'm looking, clothesline. And you're actually not seeing any evidence of personal effects belonging to a woman. Like nothing sticking out to you like
Just a wig.
a
hanging
woman
up
would
in
own
the bathroom.
this. Like
I'm
you
gonna go to
don't
the bathroom.
like clothes or a
I'll
mannequin.
shoes in
have
the
my
door.
headphones on. Still get my headphones on.
I walked past the door, so if there were women's shoes, I would have spotted them on my way in, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, you haven't noted any of those being around here at all.
So I kind of nudge the rest of the party and I say,
There's like no purse on the
See
counter.
much.
There's like no jacket on the hitch.
no purse near the front door.
They don't know. Man.
She's either been in here for quite a long time without leaving her room, or might not be a mother.
Walt
Should we
starts to come back down the stairs. It's like, very sorry about that. I'm not sure if she's going to take to this or not. That's I appreciate the gesture though. It's like-
So how long has she been out?
He when you ask that, he kind of blanks and he's like, "Well, that's a good question." It's like I'm kind of blanking on that at the moment. It's been a while, at least since I came back from Dunwich.
Okay.
How long
So
have you
is
lived
there-
with your mother?
Are you with us?
I've been commuting
I am with you.
to. It's like I've lived in this house my whole life. I've been commuting to school from here. I've always lived with my mother.
Actually, one of our compatriots here is from the medicine department, from the medical department at Miskatonic. Would you mind if perhaps he took a look at her and saw if he could improve her condition any?
I'm gonna need another persuade roll for that.
I take out my degree.
Can I have the keys do that roll? I don't know if he has any persuade.
Yeah,
Okay, wait, now hear me out. Roll the persuade, and then I have a backup if you fail.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm gonna fail, but okay.
The ambient music I'm listening to got more intense when he started talking about his mom.
Oh, damn. Oh, how much luck do I have? Oh,
What is it? What's the roll? Tell me.
You can push your luck.
It's 33.
What do you need to
What do you
pass?
need to
3?
pass?
No, I have a 35. I need a 33 to pass.
Just use 2 of your luck.
Yeah, you-
Or you can push your
My plan was
Well,
if you failed that, I could try and fast talk.
Do you want to fast talk?
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I
you
was
need to pass a
63
fast
in
talk.
fast talk.
Okay, so yeah, that's actually really fucking good, bro.
Yeah, I'll
Save your
I
luck,
also have
you
a
really need
63 in
that.
persuade.
Damn,
Fuck
all you do is talk. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
That's my character.
Yeah, bro, what are you
Yeah.
doing here? Why do I have to do it?
If
Fuck off.
he kind of like
Because
stumbles
I-
over himself, and what's his name is kind of like, I don't really know, and I'm just kind of gonna jump in and be like, well, listen, man, like the worst thing that can happen is he eases her pain somewhat, like truly, like nothing.
Yeah.
He's not operating on her. He's not administering her medicine. Like the chances here they're pretty good. Like he might at least be able to help her. If he can't help her, then nothing happened, right?
Ooh, yeah. Is that an extreme?
It's a critical success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pauses and he after a little bit he nods his head. He's like, yeah, you're right. He's like, all right, doctor. And he's like,
Yeah.
would you be able to? He's like, do you mind if I
Allegedly.
ask the rest of you to stay down here and the doctor can come with me and see to her?
Of course.
Alright, O'Brien's not with me, right?
No.
Okay, then I'll have Clay come with me. I'm like, I do need an assistant. Mr. Clay, would you mind coming with me?
He he's like and then he backs down. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
you can go.
Yeah.
Sorry, she
Please.
just really doesn't care for visitors right now.
Understandable.
Well,
We'll
be
make
so-
a. I'll say we'll make.
You won't even notice me.
Our presence will
you-
be very minimal.
You start to walk up the stairs, and you can see that the door is ajar. And but before he walks into it, he goes, "Excuse me, mother. I brought someone up here to see you." And he opens the door all the way and steps in and steps aside. He's like, "Come in."
Thank you.
Can I sneak halfway up the staircase? Not all the way up there, but just kind of close, so I can try and hear
Sure.
anything that anything particularly loud that happens.
So
Alright, cool. I'm just sneaking along
I
the
won't
stairs
make
or
you.
whatever.
I won't make you roll for it. But you all get in there, and he's standing aside come on, and Dark Keats and Clay walk in, and where he's gesturing at the bed, there's no signs of occupancy in this room. There's sheets on the bed. It's an empty bed. And there's a tray with tea sitting on a table right next to the bed that's untouched, along with the whiskey that Clay had set out.
I'm gonna scan the room, scan the ceiling, scan the floor. Any signs of anything? Any signs of occupancy? Nothing?
There's nothing.
Is there any mirror in there?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a slight aversion to it if I have to cross by it, but I'm just gonna look around and
You know
scan.
what? As a favor to Mr. Keats, I will stand in front of the mirror.
All right, I'm gonna scan around and just
Well, does he know that he has a problem with mirrors enough to know that that would be a favor he should do?
over the next couple 3 years, over the last 3 years, I feel like my mirrorness, my mirror phobia, whatever that would be.
That's why Clay is half of the fucking bar, not as a mirror. For Mr. Keats.
You're stained and your mother isn't here. Bruh.
Well, it's, she doesn't seem to be talking, but
Oh yes, for quite some time now she hasn't been.
mhm.
He's just nodding along, yes.
I'm gonna look at the it's clear he has chosen a place in the bed that she is, right?
Right.
Okay,
He's dead
I-
staring towards the headboard of the bed.
I see. Oh, I haven't seen something like this in quite a moment. Well, do you mind if I can I have the room, please? No, I'm sorry. Walt, do you mind if I close the door? This might be a little bit graphic for you.
He kind of bites at his lip, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll head back downstairs. Thank you very much."
No, thank you. We'll just
All right, if I hear him coming, I sneak back down to the.
As soon as he leaves the room, I close the door and I look to Mr. Clay. Spot hidden.
Okay.
That is a pass.
By one, I assume.
I was gonna say, like, honestly, there's nothing in this room.
Nothing. Like,
There's
not even
nothing
another tea.
in
There's
this
nothing in there. There's no money. There's no notes.
Hey,
Nope.
Shimmy.
Damn.
Give me a room.
There's no very clearly. There've been no one living in this room.
Mr. Clay, I think this kid just had a break.
Yeah, this kid is odd. Something must have happened at the dig site to mess with his brain.
Let's
You're insane. Mother isn't here.
That's why he runs so fucking good.
Well,
Can we even
I'm
assess that anything this man just told us is anything of the truth?
I'll leave that to Cassandra. She can read men better than me. I'm gonna
Really?
I'm gonna ruffle the bedding a little bit to like assume that like I messed it a little bit. But besides that, if Clay has nothing else to do, I'm gonna take my leave. There's nothing else I can do here.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna head down. I'll be like, if I catch Walt on the way down, or if I beat him at the couch and sofa.
How is she, Dr. Keats? So he like grabs towards your arms. Like, how is she, Dr. Keats?
She'll make it through, Walt. Just give her some time, okay? She needs time to sleep. That was a lot for her.
Okay. Okay, good.
I didn't hear you guys talking to anybody up there.
Like deadpan at him.
Well, you say that, and he was like, "That it was the most vocal I've heard her recently."
The fucking 1,000-yard cock stare at fucking at Clay, bro.
So I just kind of put my hand on his shoulder and I say, Keats is quite the miracle worker. And then can I roll for psych on this guy too?
Yes.
Let's go. Mail order, Robert.
I want to be in there.
It's so exciting because we all get to.
It's already been in there for like 3 seconds.
It's exciting because we all get to
I do
see
not
it.
pass.
Damn.
I'm just gonna accept not having a good read.
That's about it. You're not getting any sort of a read other than this guy's scared. You haven't even caught on to the fact that she's not really here, other than like. Oh,
Was he down here in the kitchen with us?
Yes, yeah.
I was like
down.
halfway
I
up the
am
stairs.
gonna be like, what are you talking about? I didn't hear. It has been dead quiet since you came downstairs.
I give the little fingers to Dick.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, that's fair.
I think
know,
it's
I
really
know,
weird
but-
that you guys are doing that.
I know that he doesn't know, but I still give the regardless.
It's like, he kind of just like blanks again. He's like, "That's really strange." It's like, "Is your hearing all right?"
Yeah, his hearing's been fucked up since the war. Yeah,
I was about to use that excuse.
Mr. Garrick, once again, if you have any prestige to come back to class, don't be afraid to come around the Red Star or Mr. Keats' office or Dr. Keats' office. We'll be waiting for you. But anyway, good luck, and do send your mother my regards, okay?
I guess
we'll take her-
I'll do that.
We'll take
This
our
is-
leave.
Does this place have any basement?
It does, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Well, now we gotta kill him.
I can't think of a reason to ever go into the basement of a
I
random
can-
dude's house.
Hey, man, you gonna shovel shit down here? What's going on?
Because I know we're possibly gonna fucking take a goddamn fucking sanity hit from going into the basement, maybe.
Well, we're not because we've seen war.
Well, I'm pretty sure out of everyone, I would probably have a good enough nose to smell a body and
You're not there.
decomposing in the.
Oh, you are there. Fuck.
He's
sorry.
there.
I am there.
Oh, he is there? Oh, shit.
I'm
Okay.
there, but I'm
I'm
not
gonna-
in the house. I'm more like by the car because I don't
So-
want to deal with the child.
I'm gonna fake like looking for Mr. Gehrig, do you have a restroom by chance?
Oh yeah, right here.
Where
Just
is it? Like next to the basement door?
Make a luck roll.
Conveniently,
It
yes.
could really,
Yes!
it could really opposite the basement door.
Conveniently bathroom-shaped basement door.
Ooh,
It's actually in the
that is
basement.
not a pass.
No, it's the basement door is opposite, like on opposite sides.
The basement door is upstairs.
Bro.
What? You know what? Can I make a bit here? Can I make a bit here?
Sure.
Please.
Actually, our mechanical engineering department has been wanting to do a bit of a study on water heaters. Wouldn't mind if I check yours out? Is it would it be in the basement or something like that?
Make a
Fast talk.
talk. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Damn!
that's an extreme success.
That is going to be the first and last time you ever get one of
That's
those.
bullshit, bro.
This is like the first time like he kind of like drops the blank expression. He's kind of like, yeah, sure, I guess that I don't see anything wrong with that. He like directs you over to it. He's like, be my guest, stranger. Opens the door and like pulls down the chain on the light and turns on like a single light in the basement. And it's are you just going down?
I'm gonna like who went upstairs?
Me and Keats.
Yeah, Keats and yeah.
Keats and Clay.
Keats and
Okay, so can I wave over like I don't know Billy Bob, someone who is
Not Billy Bob.
Yeah, Billy Bob.
O'Brien. No, Billy Bob is in a state asylum. It's O'Brien.
Billy Bob's just dead, bro.
I was thinking of Derek's character because the other
Oh,
person's outside.
Derek's Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson. Thank
My
you.
boy.
Him, yes.
Oh boy.
So I'm just gonna wave him over and then walk downstairs.
Okay. So you see it. There's a little bit of the basement floor is concrete, but like the majority of it's dirt. They probably have an issue with radon, but he doesn't. Nobody knows what
Nobody
radon
knows
is.
what radon is.
Yeah, there's a couple tables laying around, and there's a couple like
Why is it so
notes on the
fast?
table.
Here's the normal version.
Yeah, there's like it just seems like a regular basement. You're not seeing any direct signs of foul play down here, though.
Could I?
Make a spot
Derek,
hidden.
which of us has better spot hidden?
Which one of mine is better?
Which one of us has better spot hidden? Mine's 55.
One's 25.
All right, then I guess I'll roll.
Probably the former.
I could probably bump that up by 3 also.
97. Okay, great.
Ooh,
I no idea. It's a basement.
clueless.
Cool. I'm like completely clueless, and then I have like the best deception I've ever done in my life.
You could push your luck.
No.
Okay.
Derek, you want to make a roll?
Besides pushing your luck, what does it do if you fail pushing your luck? You just fail it
If you
again?
fail pushing
Take
your luck,
worse
it's
consequences.
it's basically a critical fail.
Okay, so then something bad happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dick Johnson.
So I kind of like walk down. I look around. I see nothing. I walk over to the water heater and fumble around with it a little bit so that it at least looks like I did something. And I just kind of
I'm gonna walk into the basement
That's a-
also.
Okay.
Are we out of range of the guy upstairs?
Yeah.
I'm
Or
gonna
someone
to
can be
Cassandra.
distracting him or something.
I'm
Punch
gonna be
through the
to
hole
Cassandra.
and
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Did you hear anything when they were upstairs?
no, not really. No, I just figured it probably insane.
It's awfully strange that they would play into it, I think.
Eh,
I'll also
people
roll
like
spot
that.
hidden.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have
any-
a bad
Use
luck.
40 points of your luck.
Any luck pushing?
No.
No. Well,
Not
No,
worth
my
it.
spot hidden is 31, so I'd have to use
Oh, yikes.
31 points of luck.
well, you can also just roll again.
Yeah, push your luck and
Yeah.
then fuck up, bro. Like,
Okay.
well, think about it like this: if you fail it, then
Well, he fell. So
you.
I didn't actually push.
Yeah, you're-
Mr. Boy.
I
I
think,
I knew I was not gonna pass. I was not rolling again.
I think
for real.
you've got some radon poisoning you might have to deal with in 50 years' time.
fair
that's
enough.
the bad luck.
Yeah.
The asbestos poisoning.
Yeah, that's you guys just aren't turning up anything down here, and there isn't anything in particular that's sticking out. Just it's a basement, more papers on dreams and psychiatry and stuff like that.
Actually, can I? This
I'm
is
trying
just
to
a bit
charm
roll.
the basement to reveal its secrets to me.
I'm just gonna. Can I do a listen check on the water heater?
Sure.
Just for the hell of it.
I'm just gonna stand in the
Oh,
center
yes.
of the basement,
Okay, great.
and I'm just gonna like do the Giga Chad Mew like.
You're gonna moog?
Are you mogging?
So I like I put my
Mogging in the
ear up
middle
to
of the basement.
my ear up to the water heater.
Projecting
and
it
I
at the
listen, and
basement.
I hear absolutely nothing, and I turn around and he's just mogging. Do I do a psych roll to not get? I'm joking. No, so let's get out of here.
Yeah, you guys just aren't
Or
turning
evidently
up
not
anything.
anything.
Alright. Cool. I had a clean waste of 50 minutes. Let's continue.
When they get back to the car, I'm gonna fucking Cardio's gonna smugly look at them. It's like, you done playing doctor yet? You got a fucking job to do.
Say kids are
Yeah,
whack.
what the
and then
hell?
shoot him
What is
3
going
times in
on?
the chest.
Why are we playing into this kid's insanity?
You remember
Let's,
that?
let's get out of here. We don't have anything else.
Do you rather he get aggressive?
I think we can deal with one guy.
Take care.
Last one guy
Thank
we
you
dealt
again,
with,
Dr.
you got a
Peets.
machete to the chest.
I would go to Mr. Garrick. I would go
Yeah,
to Mr. Gregor. And then we'll take our leave.
Okay. Bye bye.
Mr.
Your
Mr.
mother
Blake.
hung herself.
And you just, as we drive away, he just says the no.
No,
Like,
the guy who got sprayed with the sad juice.
yes.
What? No!
Yeah, well, let's start heading up towards the location.
Dunwich.
Yep, I knew that. I just checking, make sure you do it.
It's gonna be a long drive. You can mostly follow, like the highway going west, or following the Miskatonic River. You could basically get to Dunwich as long as you're following it.
Alright.
Maybe about like 7 hours into the drive, though, like it starts to get a little bit complicated, and it's like, well, it's like Dunwich is right in front of us, but it's less clear on how we're gonna get to Blackwater Creek. Whoever's
Do we have to
driving,
make
could you make a navigation roll?
I was about to ask.
I'm gonna read on this. I'm gonna roleplay something.
That is a pass.
Oh,
That's
I
a
was
normal
looking
pass.
at Cassandra's 94, and I'm like, uh-oh.
That's a normal pass.
Alright, so...
Can't believe I've rolled 3 times in the 90s already. I've rolled with under 10.
Hey,
Rolling in the
automatic roast
90s.
you. I literally said that's your first and last time you're getting a low roll. So far, I've been correct.
I have not rolled between 10 and 90 this whole time. I've rolled below 10 twice and above 93 times. Great.
So, you're having a little bit, like, hard of a time finding where you're at, especially it's starting to get dark out. What do you think you would have left, like got on the road?
Probably like
This is like a
Yeah.
10-hour drive.
10-hour drive.
Yeah.
Probably at like. What time was it when we left Mr. Garrick's house?
I would have done
Like
that like first thing in the
9:30,
morning.
9:30.
9 in the morning. Yeah, probably like 10, 11ish.
Okay. Yeah, you're like maybe 9.5 hours in this, and it's like, The backwoods here. I like dirt roads. We're definitely starting to get to more rural kind of area. You're able to make out as you're driving though the Dunwich Hills, and you do know that the Dunwich Hills are adjacent to the Sayakuk Hills, which Walt Garrick was talking about earlier.
Right.
Can I get a power roll from everyone?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push.
12. That's an extreme success.
Okay.
That is a fail.
Extreme success.
Okay.
So 11. 32. That is. Damn. That is a normal success.
What would be a hard success for you? It should be a hard roll.
For power, a hard or half would have been 30.
Okay. Derek,
Yeah.
can you make a power roll?
Power roll, yeah.
Hard.
Oh, that's why it's in potions.
Damn.
It's pass. Believe it or not, that's a pass.
Is that a hard pass?
It's a half pass.
That's extreme pass for me.
So,
Pass, yeah.
so Cassandra, Keats, and Dick Johnson. Once you guys pass a certain threshold on the drive, all of you are, you start to hear. It starts like a very slow kind of pounding. You hear slow, deep, but pretty faint. You're kind of hearing it as a pulse, maybe every minute. Off sometimes, but it's getting to a point where it's pretty regular that 40 to 70 seconds go by and you hear a boom. And you're kind of just, to you it just sounds like sound, but it's not really something you'd hear before. Or maybe you'd hear expected. I'm trying to think, what would be the word here? I'm thinking
Like a drum beat?
an oil frac or something like that. You would hear, that's what you'd rationalize it to. Maybe there's an oil field out here or something like that, that fracking or mining that you would hear from some kind of machinery like that.
Oh, so one of those fucking really deep okay.
Like the inline pounder from fucking Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
It's getting to a point it's pretty regular, boom. Minute goes by, boom. And as you're Mr. Clay is starting to be okay, I think I've kind of got a pretty good grip on the surrounding area. I think I know where I'm at, and we should be able to get to where we're at. Let me move. Okay. What are you guys able to see on here, by the way? Is the map working?
Map is working. You can
Blackwater
see
Creek.
Blackwater Creek, Mistonic River,
Sikiok Hills.
Black Creek Wood, Hook Road.
High Hook, bro. That's
Okay. So you guys would be coming in probably here from this east road.
Okay.
If you keep to the west, you'd end up at Dunwich. Give me just a second.
Nice quick draw.
Someone's already drawn a penis.
I would expect nothing less. I'm proud of you.
that could
So-
be anybody.
Somewhere along the road,
road.
you guys make note of there's a rest stop kind of area that has a map of the surrounding county. That's what this would be.
Right.
And you guys decide to stop here, either to take a piss or take a good look at the map before you continue. You can roll
I'm
play
assuming
if
this
you want, or-
Blackwater, this Blackwater Creek is the rest stop.
No, you're like see where I've circled on the map.
Oh, is the rest
Like
stop?
they would be around there. Blackwater Creek is going to be like the village.
Right.
Oh, it's like this really shut-in village. Oh shit.
Okay.
Is this our destination, by the way?
What was that?
Dunwich's.
Dunwich's, okay. Because I forgot to take a screenshot of the map.
This is your destination. You aren't heading all the way to Dunwich. You're heading to this place just outside of Dunwich.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We'll go to Dunwich some other time.
I heard there's a horror there.
A lot of experience at Dunwich horrors.
I've never been to Dunwich before, so I can't tell you.
It kind of sounds like right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So the rest stop, is there like a motel or hotel there at the rest stop?
No, it's like
It's
purely
just a
like a kind of park area, like a map of the area and like some outhouses.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the car. I assume Mr. Keats or Cassandra's in the passenger seat. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna go stop the car and take a piss before we get to Blackwater. Is that all right with you guys? My foot is falling asleep. It is. I've been driving for 7 hours.
I'll trade out with you.
All right, I'm just gonna go take a piss real quick near the woods. There's walkers there in the woods.
So
Village area.
Blackwater.
Ocean.
It's like
Yeah, Blackwater.
it's like yeah, I do some work in there, but some of the things I've seen recently making me increasingly reluctant to visit there. It's like, is that where you're meaning to stay?
Yeah, a little, maybe for I don't know, a day or two. What do you mean?
It's like, well, I think there's some infection happening in that town. A lot of the local animals there, they've had
Great.
litters of stillborn, deformed offspring. It's what I've seen, at least. That's a lot of what I've been called in as help with farm animals at the Jarvies.
Of multiple species?
And everything. Some of the livestock. I've seen it in a couple of the wildlife too. It's I've seen it in the cows.
Fucking muties.
pigs. We've gotten to a stage. Some of the farmers think they're an omen of sorts. They've been killing and burning the livestock. They think they're too tainted to use.
Is there 10 million bananas in the center of town?
No sir. No bananas here. Just corn coming from the
The radiation would kill you.
coming from the Carmodies. That's all I know about. You're asking for
Carmodies? There are farms around here?
Yeah, there's plenty of farms around here. The big ones, the closest ones to us would be the Carmodies. They've got a whiskey,
Carmodies.
or not a whiskey. He didn't say whiskey. He said they got a corn farm.
Oh,
They got cornfields. I don't get up there
some-
too much. They don't have their own livestock. I think they're mostly crop and grain kind of.
we actually have some business with the Carmodies.
How much corn?
Could you mark their place on our map, please? I pull out the map I just pulled out of whatever Traveler's Guide or some shit.
He's like, oh yeah. Here, let me help you out. He's like,
So it's right here.
like, you have a pen?
So we got one corn right
Mr.
here,
Cates,
one corn right here, and then
Mr. Cates, I need a pen, please.
Yeah, I've got a pen. I take out my Benjamin. I hand him it.
So he with one pen, he circles up to the top right here, and he goes, yeah. So the Jarvies, I do a lot of business with them. They're up here. They're kind of the livestock farm. They deal in pigs, hogs. They got a couple of horses, I think. It's like, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the Carmodies got a couple of horses as well, and they're up here. They're big on they got cornfields, probably some wheat and barley too. I've never gone up there though. They've never asked for my services. You got the main village, Blackwater, back in here, and a lot of the folks are nice enough. He's like, I know. So did you? He's like, were you trying to find a place to stay?
Yeah, so fucking natural. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're trying to find a place to stay.
Yeah, we're trying to find a place to
stay, buddy.
We're trying to find a place to hold down for a little bit.
He's like,
Derek,
well,
did you draw a backwards C?
What? No.
he's like it's like the Jarvies are nice enough people. I think they act as a boarding house to some people. They got a pretty big area. They got their farmhouse, but they've got a share of outer houses where some of their extra workers live. But the family themselves, it's an elder couple and their son. They live there. All right, fucking chill out.
Okay.
He's like, if you go into the town though, the old widow Hawkins, she might be willing to put up some people.
Old Widow Hawkins.
Old widow Hawkins. She's
Widow.
she's a
whittle.
nice God-fearing
Whittle baby.
woman. I did not say widow.
You did say widow.
No,
You
I did
widowy
not.
said widow.
You widowy said widow.
Widow,
Widowy.
as in she doesn't have a husband.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
widowy.
yeah.
I know you widowy said widow.
No,
No,
I
no,
fucking
no,
I'm
didn't.
gonna give you an anxiety attack. Make sure that the second recording is still catching your voice.
What?
Your new recording, since you ran out of space, make sure your new recording is catching your voice.
I think it's fine.
Okay, bro.
It wasn't.
All right.
Widowy.
I took precautions. It should be fine. It's fine in that. It's fine in the last one.
Take your post cautions too. All right. Anyway.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Give me my pen back.
Yeah, here you go. So, yeah, the widow Hawkins. She's a good God-fearing woman. Nice enough. I haven't seen her in a little bit though. She used to have a dog she'd bring out to Dunwich that I'd take care of.
Huh.
Sounds good.
So yeah, take care. Try to get your finish up whatever business you have in Blackwater quick enough, and head on over to Dunwich.
Excuse me, 1 second. One more second of your time, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you think do you think the human
I'm John
population
Merritt,
is
by
also-
the way. I forgot to introduce him.
Mr. Merritt.
John Mayer?
John Merritt.
Merritt. Do you
It's
also
like,
think
bro,
the
is that a
people are being,
guitarist?
do you also think you're being the people are being affected by this infection too?
He like sits on it. And he's like, I'm not too sure. He's like, most of the people I spend time around have been the Jarvies, and I haven't gone in all too recent. Jarvies have seemed fine. It's maybe there'd be something wrong if they're consuming the animals. Not too sure.
Alright.
Like I said, I don't
Thank you.
spend too much time in the village itself.
Thank you for your time.
Nice enough people, though.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Third time in a row. Thank you for your time.
Zip it up
Thank you for
and
your
zip
time.
it
Did you
out.
say you had...
I
Get ready to be like, did you just say you had a problem?
I pull out my 911 and fucking unload 6 shots in Mr. Merritt's chest. 3 times is enough. No, I'm just kidding.
Without any
Alright.
extra pestering, he heads back to his van after a little bit and waves you all by and gets back on the road.
Alright, I'm gonna look at O'Brien. Like, Mr. O'Brien,
Yeah.
you ever do some cow tipping?
Only in bed.
Yeah.
I've never had the chance to. Mostly spent most of my life in the city. Why you ask?
Well, I just want to know if you're ready for some debauchery over the next couple of days.
How would he play this?
Run, nigga, run!
Run, nigga, run!
I will say over the last last fucking car trip, I will be talking to O'Brien about like his past and my past and like getting into how he got into the quote unquote medical field. If you catch my grift.
I catch your grift, Mr.
Did you ever?
O'Brien.
So, did you ever fully say like
Drift.
like officially you work
Yeah,
as a
I
butcher,
know.
right?
Yeah, I work for
My whipped.
That was a double joke.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Elijah's character officially is a butcher by trade.
Yeah.
So you would also
Traffic
be
story.
familiar with wildlife animals and that sort of thing.
Yep. I literally have one of the things that I'm good with being biology.
Oh yeah, big time cow tipper. Alright, but yeah, let's get on our way. I'm sure we're all fucking tired.
Yeah, but to answer your question earlier, I'm pretty sure O'Brien would be really serious. So he was like, "We have a week to get this shit done and over with."
2
I'd
weeks.
rather- we have 2 weeks to get this shit done and over with. I would rather just get it done and go back to my normal life. I'd hate being out in the country like this.
Wah.
I should
Wah.
really
Feel like
play that.
Alright, yeah.
Voice I had from that.
No, you're
Wait,
good.
hold on. So let me think for a second. You guys said you left at around 10 in the morning. I said it was 8-hour drive. So it's around 6 o'clock now?
You said
You said 10-hour drive.
You said 10-hour drive and we're 7 hours into it, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Too done with.
Oh my god, who drew the zombie doctor from Plants vs. Zombies?
So what do you guys plan to do? Head to the farm? Head in the town?
we should head to the
The
town.
town.
The town, the fucking Shire over here for a place to sleep, so we can go talk to the oh my god, the Carmodies. The Carmody. So we need to sleep because I'll pass off the me saying, "What's up, Mr. O'Brien?" Long car ride, just having a little bit of fun. I know we have a business.
Okay. So you guys start to drive into the town. Where's my town page?
My townies.
Can I get some
So-
towners in chat?
I'm sure you can see from the circle of the buildings. Calling this place like a town is kind of an overstatement.
Yeah.
It's kind of generous.
Like you pull in, and
This is
it's
100
about
West
dusk.
Virginia.
Yeah, it's worse than 100 West Virginia. Like
It looks literally smaller than 100.
It is. You can make out like there's a general store, a church, and there's a couple like shacks, like literal shacks is how you'd call them, and like ramshackle buildings. What's the one place in Red Dead 2? Is it Butcher's Creek?
Strawberry?
No, not Strawberry. Roanoke.
What are you asking about?
I'm trying to remember what that town is called. Think of
The one where you break Mike out of jail?
Well, no. I think Valentine is a closer, the best way to compare this with this.
Yeah, probably.
Kind of stuff.
Is it? You mean Van Horn? That'd be more deliberate. No.
Damn, I forgot to make the.
I think
forgot to make
Van
the
Horn's nicer.
redemption joke. I was like, I was gonna make a joke. Like, are there any redemptions that look pretty red in this town because it's called Blackwater?
But yeah, this is like, it's a couple shacks. You'd see more people than you'd expect, but then given that there's like a lot of surrounding farms, people probably make the journey out here to buy some stuff from the store. Not too many, like a lot of buggies and carriages. You're the only car to be seen. No one else around here has a car. And you're seeing plenty of like children running around, and you can kind of look at them like they're kind of half dressed. It's definitely like poor. They're either wearing like overalls. Like most of them are wearing just overalls. A couple of them are wearing jeans and a shirt, but and for the most part, they're playing all over the town. And the place just looks like a mud pit for the most part.
I love
Luckily,
mud
it's
pits,
a
really.
dry day out.
Hmm.
Any of you, how many people are in this fucking car? 6?
We made it work.
Yeah, no, we took the fucking the
Yeah.
long car from
the Lux car.
the Lux car from the Carringtons.
I put a lawn
It's
chair on
five
top
people.
of his
It's five
car and just duct taped it on there.
It's
A little bit antisocial. They want to be laughed at when someone.
it's the hot pink one.
So,
I want that. Someone just like modify your car so there's just another seat on top of the roof.
you guess,
that'd be so funny.
maybe some, like, community event just ended. Maybe there was something happening at the church. A lot of parents are, like, starting to round up the kids and try to get them together to take them to their homes. You make out maybe, like I said, there are more people than you'd expect.
Where y'all going?
They would all be talking like that, I think, yeah. As you guys step out, though, it's kind of a chill air, relatively dry. All of you can slightly smell, like, rotten fruit in the air.
Actually, let me ask, Bailey,
That's it.
are there any nearby towns, like within half an hour, an hour?
Dunwich. Yeah, Dunwich would be like a half an hour to the west of here. Maybe a bit longer.
Alright.
Real
I'm gonna
city.
front to the
Oh,
group. We probably could just shack up in Dunwich and bite half an hour drive in and out of town. We don't need to find accommodations here, but we want to simply go to the Caraways right now.
Carmody.
Let's go to see the Carmodies. So I'm sure there are hotels, motels in Dunwich we could find for rent, not with much difficulty.
As long as we don't experience any horrors.
Welcome to Blackwater.
Welcome to Blackwater. Welcome. Bye.
Church just got out. Oh, great.
Where'd everybody
Where's
go?
everybody going? Bingo.
Bingo? Thank you, Robert.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, the city will definitely be safer than this fucking town, I feel. But, I mean, we do have a week. And how fast did we solve the last one from all those years ago?
2 to 3 days?
Yeah. Rip. Rip my boy. But
First day, it was going great. Second day, shit hit the fan.
yeah.
What killed you? A door.
A door. I'd set to a door.
To be specific, what was right behind the door? What was behind it? Everything.
That's an
As
apt
evolved.
description, yeah.
It's eternity.
The
in there.
nuclear center of the world.
So what's going on, Charles?
So we're going to Dunwich to bed down and then coming back here in the
Oh,
morning.
you
I,
are?
I like this place here. It's pretty cozy.
No, I was figuring we go to the whoever's today, and then whenever we're done with our business, good or wrong, we go to Dunwich, and then come back in the morning.
We gotta go talk about our business.
We have business.
Up with the Carmodies?
I was figuring because I mean, to be honest, the job is get there,
Offer the
solve the
money.
problem, get out. If they say no, then we go to Dunwich. We come back tomorrow morning. We find their place. We burn it.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine
All
with
right.
that. So I'm
Quick
gonna draw.
question. Because I keep on forgetting to write this down. What is the objective in Blackwater?
The objective in Blackwater is objective A, find the Carmodies, convince them one way or another to start shipping whiskey to the McBride gang instead of to the Welland gang. Objective 2, deal with the sheriff of the town. Objective 3, side objective, find out what happened to the professor of the university.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So, business first. I drew a map of us. I'm assuming these are not like actual roads. I'm assuming like the Carmodies are like what, a 20, 30, hour walk away. There's not like any actual like actually paved or asphalt roads too.
Yeah.
Would it take longer to go by car with how fucking rough the roads are? Or is this like a dirt path?
If you were to drive up there, I would probably make you make some kind of a mechanical drive skill, yeah.
Okay. So it's best that we walk.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna make an observation around Blackwater Creek. Are there any cars around here? Or is this like...
You guys have the only car. You guys, no, you don't see any other cars around.
Okay.
People are on horses or wagons.
We should probably have somebody posted at the car to make sure nobody steals our car. If they would know how to drive it.
Well, you gotta think about it. They have a wooden church. Do you really think that these motherfuckers would know how to hotwire a car?
No, but they could definitely push it.
Yeah, they have to, one, open the window, which they would shatter, and two, they would have to put it in neutral.
I imagine it's not that hard to steal a 1920s car.
Bro, let's see how they're built first. Off topic, by the way. Go ahead with the story if you want to keep on continuing. 1920.
No, I'm good to hear you guys argue about it. That's fine.
I imagine it's not that hard to steal a 1920s car. Like, cars are relatively still a new thing, I would say, but...
Actually, if you want someone to stay with the car, I'll stay with the car.
Okay, I was thinking of like the 1940s, 1950s type of cars. Let's see, 1950s. Yeah, I was thinking about the
1920s is like a jalopy. Like,
yeah, no, I was thinking a little bit. The cars are a little bit more advanced than this, but no, 1900s is when cars first started getting invented.
So, how long of a walk would you say it would take to get up to the Carmodies?
Oh, by a walk, that'll take like an hour.
Oh yeah.
Hour walk, that might be like a 10-minute drive to the farm.
Alright, boys. What type of role will we have to make to drive there?
Mechanical?
Drive auto.
Drive auto?
Yeah.
Drive auto. Would it be...
The worst thing that happens is the car breaks.
Well, who has the best drive auto?
I'm the only one with a drive auto skill, I'm pretty sure.
Everyone has drive auto. It's just
how much?
You don't have drive auto.
44. Mine's 44.
I don't have
20.
Mine's just 20.
You have drive auto, dumbass.
I do.
No, I do not, bro. And I have the oldest fucking cheat.
No, you don't.
I swear I
on
don't.
day one.
It took me a little bit. All right.
I don't have drive auto.
Am I making a drive auto skill, guys, or what? What are we doing?
I would. Well, we have a week.
Do we want to risk damaging the
drive
car?
up.
Yeah. I'd say let's walk up.
We
have 2 weeks.
So, I'm gonna say after like a little bit of debating, if you guys are all like outside of the car, a group of kids like run over to you and go, "Wow, Mister, is this an automobile?"
That was next level. Yeah, this is the old fangled new technology coming around.
And you guys are getting a good look at these kids, and they look like ecstatic to see you. They're like, "Wow, this is like," and they've all got such nice clothes. These kids, you've noticed, they've kind of got like a bunch of sores, like along like their like around their neck, and from like the parts of them you can see that are unclothed, like they have a sore. What's the word? A pustule. Yeah.
Yeah,
like a couple of pustules around them, and they've kind of got like black smut like around these areas.
That's 3 hard successes to shoot 3 of the children.
3 hard successes.
Like Say, Misters, are you guys here to stay?
We're here to do
Business.
business. We're not really here to stay.
Can I drive the car, sir?
Not on your fucking life, kid. Get out of here.
Shoot him.
No.
Can I sit on it? Can I sit on the seats?
So much as touch this car, I swear to Christ.
I just
Actually, do you think we could figure out a way to bargain with this kid for a
I wouldn't
ride?
let this kid get fucking near you.
I don't think this kid should be the one that we're asking for a ride. I don't think
That makes sense. Yeah.
Do you need to? Hey,
You know where the Carmody brothers are?
Can I
change some
make a
things.
fast talk roll? And can I make a fast talk roll and just be like, hey, I think I just heard your mother call you.
Yeah.
That's a pass.
What?
Dude, just check the Discord.
Yes. That exactly.
Welcome to Blackwater.
So, you actually say, I think I hear your mother calling you, and they go, my mother, and they're it's like not smiling as much anymore, and they're like, she is calling me, yeah, and they like kind of blank out a bit and like start to disperse from the car.
Oh yeah, we're not keeping this car in town, guys.
I'm jutting people on the side, like, we're staying in Let's
Flashback to when we weren't in this fucking town.
Me when I hated here.
Flashback. I've got the Kid Killer 3000 in my hand.
Flashback to the grizzly bears, the one calling the names of the kids.
Oh man, we should do some more honey heist.
Were you actually gonna ask them about the Carmodies, or no? You just tried to scare them off by talking about their mom.
I wasn't asking about the Carmodies. I think
Okay.
Cassandra was.
Did you say?
I was going to ask if we could bargain with the kids to get a ride to the Carmodies. I think Derek asked, "Do you know where the Carmodies live?" I think that was him. Oh, no, me.
But I'm gonna go over to Keats and
Yeah, I wanna-
Did you guys see that? Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with these
Yeah,
kids?
as I said, did you hear their
What
mom?
the fuck is wrong?
Mr. Clay, did you hear their mother?
No. I didn't hear that. I didn't want those fucking kids coming near us.
I think Mr. Garrick is
Did you see the sores on their neck?
I'm so fucking hungry, bro.
Mr. Garrick didn't have any of that, but he left months ago.
Did you take a look at Mr. Garrick's neck?
I'm sure you would have seen it, right, Baylor? We would have seen pustules like that on his fucking body, right?
All I'm gonna say is that these kids are barely wearing clothes, and he was fully clothed.
Ooh, wait. I'll ask. Where are the pustules at on the kids then?
On the neck.
Around
On
their
the neck?
around their neck,
Like low neck or high neck?
and around their armpits as well.
Oh, okay. So we're dealing with the bubonic plague. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, they have at least one out of two symptoms in common, that they both hear their mother, of all things.
Yeah.
So, I'm not... get me out of here!
I hope the Carmodies aren't like this too.
We get there, they're talking to the fucking she-beast cow.
Let's find a secluded place to pull the car off to, and then probably walk up to the Carmodies. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
you guys,
Are we having someone stay at the car?
I want to be in the action this time, so I'm not
I'll,
gonna
I'll volunteer to stay at the car if you guys want to.
Arrives at the town. Man, I fucking hate this. Leaves the town.
If it sucks, hit the bricks.
So you guys get back in
I,
the.
before we leave the car. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So you guys kind of get back in the car and start it and begin to turn around. And as you guys are starting to leave, you notice from one of the shacks next to the church, there's a elder man kind of like sitting from his porch watching you guys pretty intently before as you pull off like down the road a bit more, he steps back into his shack.
Alright. Did we see which shack that was? Can we label it?
Sure. It's this one right here.
Roger.
Okay. So you
Can
guys
we get like an app description of them? Like, can I take a look, like look a little harder and get a nice description of them?
No, not really.
No, I can't roll for it.
All right, sure. I'll make you. You can roll for it. Spotted.
Would that be spot hidden?
Yeah.
Playing our fucking tweaking.
That is a fail by 2. But
Just looks like some older guy.
there's some older guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna use 2 points of luck to fucking look at an older guy.
All right. Yup. Oh, yup. So,
And I'm not gonna say, oh, I squint my eyes a little harder to push my luck. Like it's the no.
Bro, that was our main excuse. That was so fucking funny. I think I see something. I squint to see better.
I squint my eyes by saying, yeah, can I see a little more, please?
So if you're gonna, could you make a drive auto, check?
Sure. We're not driving to the Carmody, though. We're walking.
Yeah, we're just driving
Like, where
the
are
car with you now.
you? What's your plan with the car? Like, where are you going to put that?
Just pull off. Well, I assume I'd have to make a drive auto check back, like going there and back, right?
I'll just let you do one.
All right, then, fuck it. That roll passes.
Okay.
That's a hard fucking pass, by the way. That's an
The-
extreme pass. That's an extreme
It's
pass.
Extreme pass. Yeah, no, bro. You repave the roads by driving on them.
So you
they call me the driver, the wheelman.
it's kind of a. Not only is it like it's a really rough road. Like this is something meant for horses. But you have seen tire tracks going up here, and you start to like follow in where the tire tracks have gone. You're like, okay, well, someone must be making a drive up here, so I'll be keeping to this.
And it's like 1920s suspension, so it's like.
Yeah, you would have been seeing like truck tires, truck tire tracks going up it. You can you can assume by logic, like if this is up towards the Carmodies and there was a delivery truck at the warehouse, this is probably the route they were taking. But as you're going up here, you're able to make out a fire from the forest line, like a campfire.
Can we delete this fucking face, please?
And a shack out by there.
The one that was just posted.
No, can we delete this fucking face that's in the top right, please?
Oh.
Yeah.
As you're driving, you make out this camp just off the road a little bit, and you can see a man by the campfire trying to wave you down as you're starting to drive up there.
Where at? Can you circle it?
Sure.
Like after we delete this fucking face.
Hereabouts.
Okay.
Derek would have to undo his stuff.
And,
Whoever drew
yeah.
that.
The face.
Was it Cole or Derek?
I'm guessing Derek because it's orange.
I'm orange. Derek is like there's like a hard one. You go to select tool, right click it, and then you left click
Clear drawings
You're
and
like
text.
a yellow.
Clear drawings and text, yeah.
Select tool?
You see the paintbrush thing?
Yeah.
Click on that, and then when you click on it, there's a clear drawings and text option.
There isn't.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
There isn't.
That's for you.
You guys
There
don't see
isn't.
that?
You can clear all drawings. I'm pretty sure.
No, you can keep her. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You just have to you have to redo
the-
like where it's at.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
I'll just
Jarvie Farm,
J,
Carmody Farm,
J.
Mhm.
Blackwater Creek.
Yeah.
This is the house of the guy who's looking at you. And then
Mhm.
in this kind of clearing by the woods, you make out a campfire. There's a guy there who's kind of, as you're driving up the road, he's waving you down.
I rolled the window down and stopped to lend an ear.
Flipping off.
And he goes, "Howdy." And he like shakes the goes to shake your hand through the window. He goes, "Hector."
Clay.
Oh,
You're taking a look at him, and he looks pretty normal.
Okay.
Uh,
no sores around his neck or anything.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything like that. He's dressed kind of like a trapper.
Gotcha.
Kind
He
of
lives in the
older.
woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of got like a almost log cabin kind of thing like that, like with some canvas and scrap metal. He's kind of you would think it to be like the bank of the river.
Shit, what's his name again? Fuck, I
Hector.
just forgot it. Hector. Right.
Hector Winnie.
Hector Winnie.
Yeah.
What's going on, Hector?
He's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you if you're here on business. Time to time, I know that there's people passing up to the farms, and anytime people come by, I try to like to hear about what's happening outside of the village, get some news from the outside world." He's like, I fish down in the Miskatonic. If you guys need any snacks or travel supplies, I've got some I'm willing to sell.
Sure.
He's like, or trade. You guys got whiskey. I'm open to barter here.
How much for a bottle? What would you give me for a bottle?
Like, I've got some pike from the river I could trade for. And he stops like, where do you get your whiskey from?
Who's asking?
Hector Winnie's asking.
Well, I got this from a crate.
Freaking Hector Winnie.
I got this from a crate back in Arkham, and they pull out or Kingston.
Mhm.
I pull out the bottle of Carmody whiskey and hand it over to him. I'm like, interested?
He takes it and he's like, "You say Carmody's? That's where you got it from?"
No, I'm just the Carmody whiskey. I don't say Carmody whiskey out loud.
He's asking, like, is this from out of town, or do you know if this is Carmody supplied?
Out of town, but we think it's theirs. I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Out of town, we think it's theirs.
He's like, he's like, nah. He's like, I don't care much for their stuff.
We don't know who they are. We just want to talk to them and do some business.
He's like, I'm just trying to get out of town stuff. He's like, look, you guys don't look like. He's like, are you heading to the Carmodys? He's like, I see trucks going up there from time to time. He's like, I'm not a stupid man. I don't go much for temperance. He's like, I don't deal with them personally, but you're not their regular bunch, are you?
No. Can I make a psychology roll to see if he's like what would I be looking out for? Like, he's lives on the edge of town. He's a trapper. He probably doesn't work with the Carmodys, I would say. Like, not like an outlook for him.
You can make a psychology roll.
Yeah. See if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
That's a half pass.
Yeah. Okay. So he looks pretty truthful. He kind of blows off the whiskey from them.
Okay.
He's like, I tend not to go for that much stuff near the even these woods. He's like, I ought to move closer to the Miskatonic. That's where I fish out of. It's getting to be a pain in the ass trekking up here from the river.
You you got a shotgun with you? We got a few boxes.
He's like, sure. He's like, I keep it 20 gauge in my tent. He's like, are you heading up to do business with the Carmodies?
Yeah,
Of a sort.
of the sort.
He's like, how's
Who's
this?
that?
He's like, how's this for a trade? If you're not familiar with them, I wouldn't make the trek up at night. They're much more open to do business. He's like, I don't know if they're in the war or who they're working for, but most people here, apart from the Jarvies, aren't that trusting Nightfall. Like, either assume you're...
Any particular reason why?
Just trouble with rustling, horse rustlers,
Cow tippers.
cow tippers, issues with that. And around here, he's like, and around here, people get shot, and you go missing, and that ends. That happens to be it for most people that cause a scene.
Do you mind if it's
Yeah,
it's
beloved
pretty
ones
dark
at
out
home,
now.
they
It's
probably
pretty-
wouldn't find you.
It's pretty dark out now, right?
Yeah.
You mind if we hold down around with you tonight? Not saying we'll hold in with you, but around you, just
Like,
wait
well,
till
you
morning.
go up a bit further in the road. There's like two options in town. It's like, I suppose you could. There's a couple of farms to the south of here, closer to the Miskatonic. You could head out west towards Dunwich, try to find a place staying there. So if you go up further towards the road, the Jarvies are accommodating to people. And back in the town, you might be able to... I think the general storekeeper, Baxter, he might be able to put you up in his cellar. But with so many of you, it may be better if you went to the Sue Hawkins. She puts people up too sometimes. Like, most people come here, they pass through, they go to Dunwich, or they go back towards the east.
I got a question for you, Mr. Hector.
Yes, sir.
Do you notice anything weird with the townsfolk recently? We
It's like,
noticed
well-
a couple of kids have some sores on their neck. It didn't look too well.
He's like, yeah, I don't much go for much stuff out of these woods. It's like, I don't know if you noticed it. The creek recently, Black Creek, it's dried up towards the town. It's like, by my suspicions, I reckon that the Carmodies have I think they built a dam closer to their area, and they've been diverting the water to their farm. It's like,
Be a fair assumption.
most things around the creek I've never really trusted anyways. Like I said, Miskatonic and Black Creek don't really meet each other here, so I go to there. The water's a lot cleaner in my opinion. But some of the other families, people that aren't hunting or trapping.
All right. Well, thank you, Hector, for your time. We'll stop by if we need anything else. Thanks.
Before we leave, I would like to make a comment. Hey, Hector, we heard some rumors that some of the livestock around here have been having some type of sickness. Do you know if that has affected any of the wildlife here? Anything
yeah.
strange amongst the deer?
He's like, yeah, big time actually. Like I said, I don't much go for the deer around here no more. It's like within half a year, I've really noticed kind of the meat be tainted, sores and the like on creatures.
You're
I think
saying
it might be
in the
time
recent- how
I
recent?
get it out of here.
How recent you said?
A half a year maybe.
When was I turned to Mr. Keats and I'm like, when was that dig site done?
When was it done or when it was
When it started. It was started in May, right?
Yes.
And it's September now.
Mm-hmm.
That's about 5 months.
It's about 5 months, indeed.
And they said that this dig site's in the Sayuk Hills, right?
Mm-hmm. It's right over there, and I point beyond the woods.
Or Sakayuk?
Sakayuk.
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 No.
Well, in this incident, overhearing their conversation, Cardio would be extremely confused. What are you trying to get at? Like,
We're trying to say that these two are interlinked together. There's some sort of sickness coming from that dig site, probably.
Nah, I don't think so. Flus come here and there. Just could be something spread around the city. The faster we get done with this job, the sooner we can leave.
Flus!
A flu come around.
The people have pustules, Elijah!
A sickness that causes sores just strolls on through a random town in Black Creek.
The blue, the fucking
The blue.
the flu, bro. Come
The
on
kids
now.
are suffering from the blue. But thankfully they're not suffering from the red or the green. That would be really bad.
Maybe get me started on yellow.
He's,
Fucking Nurgle and corn.
I'm gonna nerg.
I'm not a nerd.
little bit of murmuring goes around, and after a while, Hector speaks up and goes, "Any of you folks God-fearing?"
Hi.
Really.
How?
My love for the church died in the war, if you know what I mean.
Well, I've kind of stuck to keeping away from church. A couple Sundays ago, I decided to make a rare attendance to the town and go. It's like, and not much of the content stuck out, but something in the pastor's eyes just made me not want to deal with him much no more. What are you fuckers doing playing Helldivers?
Not really Helldivers, I'm just looking at shit on the Battle Pass.
Battle Pass?
It's weird. Like, you complete missions and get medals, and then that's all, like, free on the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
But then there is also a completely separate premium one. Yeah.
You can earn enough currency through normal play to get the premium battle pass, so you don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
But fucking
Pastor is fucked up, huh?
pastor's fucked up. Just like the one that we had back in our old place.
That's really funny, because we had a pastor once.
It's all
It's like a lot of the pastors are cultists.
He fell into a fucking void.
Mr.
Yeah.
Keaton would not.
Yeah, the pastor's old Dick Sproutston.
Dick
Old Dick Sproutston.
Dick Sproutston.
My boy.
Old Dick. Old Dick Sproutston.
I'm gonna name my firstborn that.
Yeah, like that.
It's my boy, Old Dick Sproutston. Old, comma Dick, a comma Sproutston.
Oh, that's Sproutston.
Pastor. What is with pastors and being fucking weird? I say that out loud, by the way.
Alright.
What's the old guy's name that we were talking to?
Hector.
Hector Winnie.
As we call Huntsman.
Hector.
Hector.
Speak to me, Hector. Talk to me, Hector.
That's essentially.
Ding 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 ding. That's Chad's Hector.
Let's try to look at me, Hector. Oh!
5 Whopper.
5 Whoppers and
4 Whoppers.
Okay, so we take gist from it. Avoid the fucking town. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, well-
I'm not going to that fucking town.
It's like, I don't. They're all. He's like. I don't know if it's just him. They're good folk. I know Baxter. I know the.
They're good folk, but something seems strange about them.
Well, tell you the truth, Hector. On our way here,
Like he's like my daughter Lulu. She's in there and plays with a lot of the other kids. She's they're good folk. I just don't spend much time in there myself.
Lulu Winnie.
Yes.
Is your wife also in there?
Oh no,
did
sir.
she,
My wife's been dead for years.
Okay.
I don't. Lulu's
I'm sorry to hear.
grandma takes take care of her for the most part.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, like,
what's
listen,
your-
if you guys don't have much to trade, I just keep to. If you're gonna check in on the Carmodies, I'd make sure to head up there tomorrow, if anything.
Yeah. One more thing for you, Hector. We passed by here. We talked to a man from the dig site that's up on the Sakaihu Hills, and when we talked to him, he was talking about this. I'm speaking this out loud, like in general to everybody else, so they finally understand what the fuck we were talking about. Why me and Keats were talking about, his mom. The man said that his mom was in the house and there was nobody there. And whenever we said the word mother, he would kind of, freak out a little bit. But when we were going into the town to assess what's going on, I distracted the kids and said that their mother's calling for them, as like a distraction because we didn't want these kids with pustules to get close to us. And when he said the word mother, they kind of did the same kind of freak out thing.
He like kind of shakes his finger a bit and he's like, I think during his sermon Dick talked about his mother a good deal too. He's like, but other than that is I don't follow all that much.
Well, all right.
Something about his mother and her living in the hills.
Living in the hills.
Something about his mother living in the hills. The Sakaihu Hills?
Yeah.
By chance? Gotcha. His mother's fucking crazy. Dick Sprouston's mom lives in the Sakaihu Hills. Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I trade him a fucking box of my. I'll trade him a box of my shells for food or whatever.
Sure.
And so I only have 2 reloads for my shotgun, I guess.
Wow. He kind of tips his hat and is like, "Thank you."
No problem, Hector. You're the first decent person I've seen in a while.
Hey.
Fuck that John Barrett guy.
Yeah. Anyway, so we whip a Yui, and we want to go to fucking Dunkirk,
Dunkirk.
Dunwich.
Dunkirk.
Dunwich.
So the
Wanna go
place
to
that you
Dunwich,
said
hold on
was
for that?
check in with either take the long drive to Dunwich, check in with the Jarvies, or check in with the Widow Hawkins.
Didn't he say that the Jarvies aren't too keen?
No,
to have people
these
on it, or is it
the
just the
Jarvies.
Carmodies?
So the Jarvies. He said they put up people, and they put up the professor and the college students. The Jarvies let them stay at their place.
We could also go up there and ask around for the professor and the kids. So we could totally do that too.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to let's go to there.
Yeah.
Oh, anyone else?
So get the fuck out of here. I hate this now.
Yeah, where are we gonna go stay at? Are we gonna stay at the Dunwich?
I don't want to spend any more time in this town than I have to.
We can go to the J family, and then we can go to Dunwich.
Isn't it gonna be night soon?
Yeah.
I would rather just go to Dunwich because the J family, aren't they just like everyone else? Where if we go into their property at nighttime, something's gonna.
No,
I
he
just don't
said
wanna-
he said they'd be
No,
friendly.
just the Carmodies. Just the
Yeah,
Carmodies.
Just Carmodies, okay. Be wary.
I keep forgetting the J family's name. The
Jarvie.
Jarvies.
Yeah,
Right.
He was like, they're friendly. They put up the other people. They're cool.
So they might know a thing or two about the professor that's been missing.
Bro, I promise you, if we drive through this town at like 11 o'clock at night and all the fucking children start sprinting out like fucking zombies from Left 4 Dead, I'm gonna start fucking throwing my knives.
Well, they're up, like, they're not in the town. They would be right here. Actually, as a matter of fact, watch this.
We're gonna have to drive through the town to go to Dunwich, though. Unless you want to fucking drive through a fucking forest.
Where's Here, watch this. I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Watch, Alright. Bam.
There we go.
Bam. Yeah, sorry, I forget you guys can't see this.
So on that note, Hector Winnie, gotcha. On that note, yeah, I would not like to drive through this town in the middle of the nighttime because who the hell knows why the fuck if the Carmodies get uppity in the fucking middle of the night, these guys probably get uppity in the middle of the fucking night too, in Blackwater Creek.
I have a bad feeling of like if we stay the night in the Crete in like this area, we're facing sanity checks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like,
out of character, this is most definitely going to be a setup where we're going to be walking through and
we're going to have
fat cock and in the middle of the fucking forest.
There's going to be a kid like standing in the middle of the road and that blocks us, and then 1,000 kids like pull us out like the mist.
We're going to be looking at children in the corn, bro. That's all it is.
I don't like how we have to drive around a fucking.
Get us the fuck out of here! All right, yeah, we go to Dunwich for the night.
Yeah. I know. Like, I feel like later on we're definitely going to have to stay the night, and then we're going to have to face sanity checks. So might as well not deal with that now.
Not deal with it the first day. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do not trust. We do not trust this bitch.
I don't trust like that.
Nobody, like, if anybody tries to stop us in the town, we just drive right past them.
We drive over them.
We drive right past them.
We kill the children.
We kill the old man.
And the children.
So you guys turn around, make a right onto the street, like the main street. Start driving west towards Dunwich, and as you're crossing over like a covered bridge, you do notice what Hector had said. That where there should be like a stream flowing, that it's a totally dry creek, no water in that from top to bottom, and make note of it and keep driving towards Dunwich. And within about an hour, you guys show up there on the outskirts of the town and make note of a boarding house. And it is like an hour and a half drive.
We take it.
Make a navigate roll.
Navigate roll?
Yeah.
Who's making a navigate roll?
Jesse.
I have been most navigating roll, yeah.
I won't.
That is a critical success.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to get to Dunwich just fine. Able to make note of the boarding house.
Navigate. I did not make it.
Hell yeah. Alright, so now we board down for the night, but I want to talk to Mr. Keats.
Yo, it's me.
As we're biting
Mr.
down.
Keats.
Come on.
Anyway, everybody else knows him as Doctor, but, you know, since we were in the war together, I know him as Mr. Sir Keats, in fact. Anyway. Keats.
That's neither here nor there, though.
What do you think is wrong with those kids? What was on their necks?
So, they're postules, right? Keeper?
What's up?
They're postules, yeah?
Sores,
Can you
pustules.
make like a medicine check to like see if there's any symptoms lined up with anything?
Not with them not in front of you, I think. You could speculate. But you would need a better inspection.
Mr. Clay, it looks something like close to the bubonic plague for the mere instance I've seen them. You know, sores, something like that, near the necks, the armpits, buboes.
Mm-hmm.
It's very disgusting. So, fleas or rodents, ticks, things like that. But
Yeah, the flu.
I assume in the war that Clay and Keats had to deal with mustard gas, right?
it would be the Spanish flu, right? No,
Spanish,
yeah.
Spanish flu in the war.
Yes, because Spanish influenza was the big fucking factor besides gangrene.
Mhm.
Yeah. So and besides everything else.
Yeah, bullets.
Yeah, bullets, lead.
Right.
So, yeah. Does this
That's
look
in
anything
case
like?
of lead poisoning.
Does it look anything like the Spanish flu?
Make me some kind of a roll.
Some kind of roll.
Intelligence.
Here, in a second.
Intelligence, education.
I'm trying to think.
Doesn't matter.
Intelligence, education, first aid, medicine, biology, something like that.
All right, medicine. That is going to be a half pass. Intelligence, half pass. Everything that you said is a half pass.
It's like maybe some of the symptoms would be similar, like same kind of sores, but it's not enough to explain like the black smudging around it, like a black pus maybe even.
So like it's not like the black smut was actually like on like within the skin, not on the skin.
Yes.
Okay.
Ew.
Grody. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like
It's playing intensely.
Yeah, I was exactly thinking that they were.
So do you guys have like three different rooms? What's the deal here? Who's bunking with who?
I'm okay.
I'm
with
going
it.
to be bunking with Dick.
I'll be bunking with Clay.
Hell yeah.
We leave the gal to herself, as is tradition.
As is tradition.
All right. So you're not able to find out what like the missing link between the ooze or like what the infection seems unique. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
We don't want these kids coming anywhere near us.
I'm bringing a gas mask the next time we come over there.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask fucking Hector if we can get some like scraps of cloth to cover our mouths or shit like that.
Handkerchief, nigga. We're in the 1920s. You should have one on you at all times.
He has his World War I gas mask.
Even better.
I never leave home without it.
I'm a Kriegsman. Cool.
I Krieg.
I want to die.
Hey, Krieg here.
Yeah.
Mongolian throats.
We Krieg here.
I'm gonna Krieg.
So, we all wake up, have breakfast and whatnot in the boarding house, blah blah blah.
Let's make a plan for the day. So
We go to the Jarvie farm, ask about the professor and whatnot, and then we go to the Carmody and try and do business.
Okay. That's
okay.
Sound good?
For real though, with the handkerchief idea, can I get some? I'm probably gonna go buy like a handkerchief.
Do you not have a purse?
I am, but the smell in the town, I'm probably going to just mask up and get some or something, so I don't have to smell it the whole time.
Yeah, I'm assuming we
I'm gonna wear it
did
the whole
not bring
time,
our
but
World War
just
One
have
gas
some.
mask, Cole.
I mean, it's pretty compact. Have you seen the ones in World War One?
They also barely worked.
Yeah, that's why they were so compact.
If the keeper is willing, like I would say,
I don't see why you would have thought to bring that.
Exactly. That's what I was. That's what I was getting at. I was like,
I mean, Vietnam. Come on, bro.
Vietnam hasn't happened yet.
So yeah, we just go shop around town, like get some cloth masks or whatever in the morning,
Sure.
and then we all have cloth masks.
Yeah,
I
Dunwich isn't much of a city, but it's definitely more than like this backwoods like fucking tiny village you found. So that it wouldn't be difficult to find that.
And then we drive back to the Jarvie farm, I assume. Stop by Hector and ask if anything's changed.
Rest of the party?
Yeah. I guess we can stop by. Well, do you want to restock on your ammo since you lost?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Get your ammo back.
Get a box of shells.
Get a box of shells, and then we head back out. I don't think Hector's gonna be in the same location though, because we did warn him again about the kids and the weird disease that they're starting to get or what's coming on them.
Hector will be fine.
He also said himself that he wasn't going to be staying much longer due to the fact that the wildlife and the river and everything is just not, it's just getting tainted, so he's just going to move on. If he's there along the path, we can most definitely stop, but I feel like we should just go straight to the, especially since I don't know or believe in any of this fucking fantasy or magical bullshit. I'm just gonna want to get my job done, which is just go head straight to business and trying to probably, what's the name of that fucking goddamn
So
The sheriff guy.
So yeah, objective
The
1:
Carmody.
convince the Carmodies to sell whiskey to the
Convince.
McBride gang. Objective 2: deal with the sheriff of the town. Objective 3: if you so
Wait, I thought
desire.
it was only a deal with the sheriff if he gives us some issues.
I mean, that's up to you. Deal with him if he gives issues, or deal with him regardless.
Was the sheriff the old man, or is it the pastor? You just don't know.
You don't know.
Cool.
You haven't met the sheriff,
Yeah.
and they didn't have
Right.
information on him other than he's an ex-officer from Salem.
Yeah.
And objective 3, if you choose to, is find out what happened to the missing professor.
If you so choose.
I think it'd be in the best interest to at least try at the third objective for Mr. Keats' sake.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh my god, you doing that earlier was driving up a fucking wall.
What?
Every, 3 seconds earlier. Yeah. 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 I was literally, trying not to just be like, ah! Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Okay, so if the gang is getting back in the car and starting to drive back towards Black Creek, Blackwater, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you
Is
hop
the
back
sun
on the
out?
road,
Is it raining?
and as you're getting closer to the bridge again, now in the daytime, you're able to make out what looks to
Who am I making
be
out with?
your mother. Make out what
Gross.
looks to be like the remains of a campsite.
In
Right, the
Dry
bridge
River?
that you had just missed
Oh.
last night.
Slow down, I guess, and try and do a spot hidden check on it.
Drive-by spot hidden.
Could we all make that roll, or just one person?
Yeah.
Ooh, baby! That is an extreme success.
Okay.
Mine's in the middle. Doesn't actually matter, but
What are we rolling for?
Spot hidden.
30 passes.
Let's see. Spot hidden. No.
No.
Oh, I didn't mention it. When you had driven out of by the
To
time
Dunwich?
when you had left Blackwater, and once you had gotten into Dunwich, the three of you that passed the power roll earlier, you stopped hearing the beating. Every minute you were hearing a beating, like a slow but deep beating. You quit hearing that once you had made it to Dunwich.
Okay.
Was anybody mentioning it?
And now,
Now
once
we're-
you could
No
actually,
one has
could
mentioned it in
everyone
character.
could everyone make a power roll again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone.
That is a half pass.
Oh, that is a fucking
That
fail.
is a pass.
Pass
Is it
for
still a
me.
hard roll?
I'll say that anyone who noticed it before, you notice it again. And
Okay,
did
so
anyone
like,
new notice it? Clay, you
Mm.
Yeah, I noticed it now.
you didn't notice it the first time.
No, but I did
Okay.
know because it's a half pass.
Yeah, and now you've picked up on it again.
What the?
Or now
is-
you've picked up on it. Everyone else had picked up on it before they noticed it again.
All right, so we'll address that later. Is there anything at the campsite?
So when you first looked at it, it looked at like it was just like a regular campsite, and you've seen a couple out here. You'd seen Hector's and a couple others just along the road. But on a closer look, this is much bigger. This isn't just like a campsite. A couple of people had stayed here. This actually, like, as you're looking at it, you're noticing the remains of like 3 trenches, and the earth here has like it's obviously been raised and disturbed.
Trenches.
And even though like plants have started to grow, like these trenches for some part have been filled back in, and even though like there's been a little bit of plants that are growing there, they're young and there's not that many of them. And like looking more around, there's shovels and there's picks around here.
So someone's been digging.
Possible
What?
dig site? Can we? Is anybody would anybody be pardoned to stopping here and taking a closer look?
Mr. Keats, Mr. Clay, my minor in my archaeology class. I think I know what I'm doing around here. Open sesame.
Would you mind, Mr. Keats, taking a look at this? I know you have a background in
Matt
archaeology.
grabs a pickaxe and is holding it really close to the head, trying to like swing it at things.
Yes, I'm actually holding it upside down. See, the handle it's refractory.
Stop choking the chicken, Mr. Keats.
That, haha, is just a joke. You see that, Mr. Cardio? See that? It's a joke we have here. All right. Anyway,
Kill him.
look at this ground here. It's very groundish. I'm gonna pick at it. Do a little bit of picking.
Okay.
What do I find?
Did you do
What
an
does
archaeology
he
roll?
find?
Open sesame.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
fucking finds gold.
you
and
yeah,
fucking
so you
unexploded
step
nuke.
out of the car and you go into like full like Sherlock mode. Like enter a mine palace kind of thing, and you walk in and you're looking at it, and like where you're seeing how these trenches have been partially covered, you're now seeing them like uncovered. And you make note, and you're like, whoever covered these trenches, they did so with very little regard for preserving the site or the artifacts that are buried in. And you're seeing laid out and like hidden in the mud and the grass, you're able to make out like colonial era artifacts, but they'd probably go back to like the 17th century. And other than some like colonial era things, you're making like there's a mix of native artifacts in here too. So among some pottery and ceramics that could be either from Europe or like Indian-made kind of pottery, you also can see arrowheads. And among everything outside of this, there's a large number of human bones. And these you're able to, I'll say because it was a 1, you were able to clear like the area easily, like with little to no effort, even though it looked like this might have needed a team before, because whoever covered it back up, they clearly just like threw some dirt just back onto it. And the bones that you find here are incredibly old, and a lot of them have been like deformed.
Oh shit. Okay.
And they and more than deformed. They've been burnt.
Naturally deformed or like
Naturally
they got,
deformed plus some other things. Now, could you make a medicine roll?
I could.
Wow!
Oh, baby.
That happens for medicine. Let's see. That is, where am I at?
That's a critical, right?
That is a critical.
So the more bones that you're looking through, you're noticing that the deeper you look, the more of them are looking strange. And you're finding growths where you shouldn't be seeing growths, and different burrs throughout them and spurs, until you're finding some where they have extra bones where they shouldn't. And it's starting from like a relative, okay, you can chalk that up to a mutation or genetic deformity. Until eventually you find several pairs of skulls where it looks as if there are multiple faces present in them. And you find one in particular that it's a single skull that is growing 3 faces outward. Can you make a sanity roll?
A sanity roll? This is where it's gonna die, huh?
No!
Wow!
Alright.
Another
0.
9! 9/11!
Whoa, let's go!
9/91.
9/11. That's a extreme success.
Yeah, you kind of shudder at it a bit, but it's not enough to shake you any. But it's not
Mr.
natural.
O'Brien!
Wow, Jesus Christ. You're not going to have any good luck for the rest of this.
Hey, I know I'm dead. Let it be known the entire time I'm talking to slime, and by slime I mean myself within myself. I'm tweaking. I'm
Mr.
shrieking.
Cates.
So after some further investigation, apart from the bones and the artifacts, give me a second. I think I have something for this.
Pictures? Pictures?
Not that. You're able to find in the dirt, this note.
I wish I knew
You
where
see
to
that?
begin. It appears my suspicions were
I
correct.
would like Dr.
Black-
Keats to read this, actually.
Oh.
Actually.
One second. Sorry, I had to send something. Okay. Let me edit. Alright. June 13th, 1928. My dear McTavish, I wish I knew where to begin. It appears my suspicions were correct, and Blackwater Creek is indeed built upon the former site of Cade's Rest. I have discovered artifacts that give every indication of an early colonial settlement in Remains Which. And there is so much more here, though so much more than I hear my mother sometimes. I know her voice. She's dead. But I hear her. The cave is not just a myth. Kay tried to bury it, but she is there and she never died. I have procured some dynamite and I aim to open up the cave as soon as this damnable storm ends. Even the wind sounds like her. She needs me. I must free her. God forgive me. Beep.
Even though I know that.
Connection terminated.
Connection terminated. Yeah, exactly.
And that's about that.
Beer back real quick. Take
Okay.
a piss.
That's all I have to say about
That's all I
that.
have to say about that.
Alright, well. So, I found out from the facts.
We found out.
We found out.
out.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. I can't believe you're playing this.
The Dr. Rose
Derek, do you
plays
see
it.
what Elijah's playing?
No, too fine.
Take a look.
Is he playing blocks now? I hate you.
What is he playing?
Good game.
He's playing blocks.
It's hard as fuck.
really
Fucking
is.
block sword.
I think I need to restart.
No,
Because
You're
when I
right.
stepped on this,
you're a loser.
Okay.
You're a big old.
This was
I,
just on the way to fucking what
Yeah.
you call it? The town?
I
Wow.
will tell you with confidence, you have found everything there.
Okay.
I feel like I found it.
Yeah.
I feel like I found everything.
My song bicycle right here. Oh wow, rubber ducky.
Hey, Clay, I found this, and then everybody has to do a sanity check.
Yeah, this entire time I'm talking to myself though. That's what the roles were. Was me and my big brain and slime working together. I want to
No.
let it be known that
No. Whose fucking join thing is that? Don't bring
That's-
back.
That's mine. Are you guys still going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let it be known. Let me know that like, I hope if Cardi is watching upon me, if O'Brien's watching upon me, he's gonna be like, "Why the fuck is this guy tweaking?" Because I'm gonna be talking to myself the entire time.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna make note of that.
Yeah.
Just be
Cade was
wary.
Cade tried to bury it. Cade's rest. Somebody named Cade.
Well, there was a cellar
Well,
that was mentioned. I just killed myself.
Sycot Hills is from Cade's Pilgrims.
Who was named McTavish back in the town? Was that the professor?
Professor.
Yeah,
I remember because it's also
that's Dr.
Modern
McTavish.
Dr. McTavish.
a game I've never played.
But that's not Dr. Roach is the one that started it. Dr. McTavish is also out there for some reason. Dr. Roach is the one that started the...
Dr. McTavish has become like the substitute teacher, I suppose is the word for it. He's back in Arkham at the university.
McTavish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rhodes made this letter. Well, how did they get here then? I wondered. Then Rhodes is probably at the dig site.
You're a genius, Jesse.
Yeah!
Nice job. Look at that. Detective Clay. That's why I hired him.
It's like the Kronk moment.
Exactly.
Wait, Elijah.
The poison
Actually,
to
never
kill.
mind. I don't have a fucking clue.
The poison to
Mind.
kill Kuzco.
Same. That's the thing. I gotta get somehow right here, but I need to be flat like this
Yeah.
right here. There's no way for me to do that.
There's
And
no fucking way I'm ever getting any fucking good roll now. I
There's
can't make
no-
my sanity drop like it's nothing.
Well,
Pretty funny though.
Mm.
Now we go drive past town to the G Jarvis.
Oh, Elijah, I literally was just about to tell you. Saw
Oh,
it.
I can get there, bro. Don't worry about it. Just literally watch me do it.
Alright, so yeah, let's go. Alright, so the plot
Don't mind
Oh, yeah. We can get there, no problem, huh?
So, honestly, it depends on how much we hate ourselves, or other people. You know, fuck them kids. We can just be like, hey, shitbag gang members, make your corn syrup and let's go, and then we're done. Well,
Alright, Elijah, wait, nope, stop.
that's definitely not gonna happen. But you know,
Left.
if things were to happen, right?
Down. Left. Down. No, wait. Up.
But like, yeah, and then
now what?
I
Yes.
feel like we're gonna.
I swear I was like, this is it. I don't think that is it.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get dragged to the hills no matter what. Shut up.
All right, Elijah.
Mhm.
Go back down.
I got you, bro.
Too smart.
Hey, you didn't give me clear enough instructions.
I go up,
All right. What do
Right.
you fellas want to do?
up, left,
I want to fucking get over to.
Oh, right up.
right,
I want to get over to fucking.
Up.
What's it called?
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a genius! Thank you!
The Dunwich. I want, or not Dunwich. Is Dunwich?
Jarvis.
We're going to Dunwich.
Jarvis.
No.
We're
Most
on the
definitely.
We're not going to Dunwich.
We're doing the
What's that?
damage.
I do want to go to the Jarvis first. I want to see if the drivers at least know who
I want to go up to
sheriff
the
is.
fucking Carmodies and be like, dude, fucking give us your farm.
Give us your farm, dude. Tina, stop. Tina, give us your fucking farm.
Alright, so we're driving past town, going to Jarvie.
Well, okay. Are you going to the Jarvies or are you going to the Carmodies? Derek wants to go to the Carmodies. I think Elijah also wants to go to the Carmodies.
Group up?
The group vote is I want to get the fuck out of here as fast as possible.
I think we hit the Carmodies first.
Let's go hit the Carmodies first.
Because
Then.
the Carmodies are going to be like, oh, if you want my farm, you'll have to answer these riddles 3, and then we're going to have to go fucking to the Sci-Hook Vales, for sure, so... Just saying. I'm just saying. Until we burn down their cornfields, wink wink, which we would never do. Keeper, I'm gonna fucking burn their corn.
Alright, so we're going to the Carmodies then.
Okay.
At daytime.
Well, you guys pass through the city. City. You guys pass through the fucking village, and doesn't.
Do we see the old man again?
You don't see him in particular this time. You still see, like, there's a ton of kids running around still,
Right.
playing. None of them really, like, run up to the car this time as you're driving. No one particularly stands out to disturb you.
If
And,
anybody comes up to the car, just say the word mother.
You go up towards where you met Hector last night. He's got a shack there, but there's no, he doesn't have a fire set, and he's not there. Maybe he, decided to go, fishing in the Miskatonic.
Keeper, I have a question.
What's up?
The kids, are they both genders or just male?
Yeah, man and female.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
And what?
I'd say man and
Good.
wife.
Alright.
So, to the Carmodies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there...
Yep.
So,
I take out my Kentucky rifle.
you guys take a... Check this out. I guess the art here is for if you were going at night. So, you guys start to...
We don't see him.
You didn't see it? I put it into the Cthulhu chat.
Oh.
Oh. Cthulhu chat, ahoy!
So you guys drive past where Hector was originally, and in front of you, you make out like a boundary fence. In front of you, from what you were told, would be the Jarvie farm. You take a left at the fork, then
Some
start
sick-ass
heading
art.
towards the Carmodies. And it doesn't take long to just see massive rows of corn. And they're towering. They're much, much higher than the car. Maybe up to 12 feet.
Goddamn.
They're massive. And the stalks of corn growing from them, same thing. Like, they're bigger than any you'd ever seen. And there's... probably like this, I imagine... this whole, like, area around here is just massive rows of corn. And there isn't so much as a road where you're driving through, more like trampled, like, vegetables from where a truck had been driving through.
Right.
And that rotting, like, fruit smell you guys had it's intense up here.
I'm putting the mask on.
And some of these corn stalks they're rotting themselves, or they look like they're rotting, and they've got like a blackened like liquid kind of dripping from the stems.
The same kind of dripping from the pustules of the kids.
Who's to say?
Well, I mean, you are.
There's a very like strong
The
and
keeper.
sweet smell.
It's
And
a stock betrayer.
these, like, the corn, it seems to be moving constantly. And you're seeing like a plentitude of animals, like amongst yeah
Among?
among yes. All right, there you go.
I'm sorry.
Derek is deducted 1 daily point.
Actual punishment, by the way.
You're seeing like there are animals like gathered here and there, like among the corn, like watching, and you're making out like rats and snakes. And some of them are crossing in front of you, but a lot of them
Like-
are sitting from the side.
Like how many animals we talking, like passing, like 10, 12, like 6 too? Like
They're, like not that many passing you, like 1 or 2 might be passing, but a lot of them are just amongst the fields
are they ignoring us?
for the most part.
Okay.
I mean, I like that they're gonna do anything. You're a big car.
That's right, big dog.
It's a pretty like bumpy and muddy track going up here, and oh wow, the cornfield runs a mile is what this says.
Jesus.
That is fucking huge.
That's a lot of corn.
And as the further down you're
demon
going,
corn.
the corn is getting to a part where it's so tall, it's actually blocking out the sky.
Jesus Christ.
Our area.
Demon corn.
Son.
Clay grows a phobia of corn.
I'm not hearing the
Of
beating
cornfields.
of it.
You are.
I'm hearing
It's
it.
getting more
you are.
intense
Yeah,
as
we
we
got
get closer to the
back to
communities.
The area.
Oh, black square.
Is it still 40 to 70 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
faint,
it's Black
but
Square
once
Online.
it's slow and deep. I know. Give me a damn second.
I love Black Square Online. Favorite thing to watch.
The Carmody Farm.
Fuck.
How much of this? You guys can
We
see
can-
the buildings, right?
Buildings, no text.
The whole thing is revealed.
Yeah, it says top left. The
Assuming the-
colonies have been infested by a.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh.
He's goofing on you, bro.
Belly's sweating right now.
Sweating these nuts in his mouth. Oh!
I'm chiefing on that hoe again.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
Just this one thing that got me tripping.
Alright.
Oh shit, hold on.
I'm gonna stop playing Bloxor because this is actually important. We need to focus up.
Quick, because he can't figure out the next stage. Bro.
Ugh, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Usually.
Time flies when you're having fun. My eyes burn. I haven't blinked for an hour.
Jesus. So you guys are able to make it through the cornfield for the most part, and you finally come to a clearing. You're met with this group of buildings and a farmyard, and you're able to make out on the left near where the grain silo is. You're able to see the stables and a paddock for horses, and there's a couple gathered in there. And you're able to see on the building on the right, there's a group of 3 men over there, and they're kind of watching you as you guys are coming up, and their heads are tilted. And you guys pull up, and what, are you just gonna park in front of those men?
Yeah.
Where are these men at? Can you circle them, please?
Yeah. This building on the right here.
Okay. Yeah, I assume we just park in front of them then.
Okay.
Haley is sitting on my lap, so I've lost access to my cursor.
Well, these guys are in the middle of the corn maze, or just past it.
No, you're past the corn maze. You're like up into a clearing now. That's just these buildings.
And I'm guessing the green is like walls of corn,
No,
or just
no,
grass.
that's behind you.
Okay,
Yeah, that is just like, for the most part, it's regular grass. But it is, there is a cornfield surrounding this clearing. Like, you'd imagine you're in like the center of a massive cornfield.
Okay.
Let me change because Boosh is red. Let me go a different color.
Bro. I would do this the first time and now I can't do it at all.
Do what?
Lux of words.
Alright, so I'm assuming we stop in front of these men?
Do we want to call it sometime soon, by the way?
You're gonna
It's
ask them.
2 in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might want to call it right now.
Perfect time.
Actually, perfect time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
Let me
good.
go ahead and make a note about this.